Side and see friends again. No matter where your adventures take you, bring the comfort and style of Mack Weldon along for the ride. Whether it's their hoodies, polos, tees, or active shorts, everything in the Mack Weldon collection mixes and matches seamlessly to fit in with any other products you have. Springtime means kissing season, and Mack Weldon's Ace sweatpants, Vesper polo, and Pima silver or dry knit t-shirts keep you active and fresh. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit in everything they make, from working out, going to work, or on a date. Mack Weldon is for everyday life. And with Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's free loyalty program, you get free shipping for life. Mack Weldon wants you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants, promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true.
Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 880. And we're back once again. We got Asterios, we got Scoot. It's going to be a wonderful time. Welcome back, both of you. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Doing great.
That's good to hear. Yeah, we took...
Pretty good.
Before this past Tuesday, we took one of the longest breaks we've done in years. It was like 12 days in a row, no streaming. It was kind of mind-blowing, but we're back again.
How was that?
Oh, it was pretty nice. Well, I had my birthday on the 7th. I had some family in
and then
town.
you went on a 1 week bender after that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
assume.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I still got some Rainiers here.
Yeah, Ben made sure
keep it local
to keep 12 days off after his birthday just for recovery. He wasn't sure how the 40s
hangover
would hit.
recovery time.
He wasn't sure how it would hit in the fourth decade of his life.
Yeah.
Or is it
Well,
the
if Mack Weldon ad reads have taught me anything, is that spring's hitting a little different this year.
It's also kissing
which I was
season.
I was actually going to make fun of until he said spring is kissing season, and that actually got me. I'm like, okay, this is cool.
He always you know what? He cuts some of the best ads.
He's
a pitch man.
I'm what they call the pitch man.
I do also want to mention that on the last episode, we got over halfway to our weekly goal already.
Nice.
So it's going pretty well.
Got a lot of love and support from the fans.
Yep. And we're going to keep it going tonight. Everyone, please give us a like. Give us a like here at the beginning of the stream. Get some more people in here. And we are going to check out some amazing stuff. And I have to start off with the thing we featured in our title and our thumbnail, because I don't know how old this is, but someone paid Kevin Nash to make a cameo.
Touch all.
Whoa.
I want to fight Ghazi because of that video.
Touch one, touch all. Hooroo. You gonna touch me, DP?
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. This could have been like a year ago or something, but someone paid Kevin Nash to make a cameo promo on DSP. Dark Side Phil, for those of you who aren't familiar with him. He is
Thank you, because I legitimately didn't know that.
He was one of the first big gamers on YouTube, and at first
I was one of the first big gamers on YouTube.
You were.
Am I mistaken? Okay.
Yeah, so, but at first he had a very dedicated audience, and now he's kind of like a lol cow. He has kind of almost like a troll audience. And someone paid...
I hear that DSP now stands for Dick Sucking Personified. Got him.
Look,
how'd
here's
you know
what
his
I
real
don't
name?
like about DSP.
because I tried watching him the other day. I got 2 minutes and I couldn't handle it. Have you seen how filthy the wall behind him is?
Ooh, bad wall.
It's like it's got all these weird black marks on it, and I just imagine him like rubbing his grubby hands on it. I took a screen cap of his wall and I circled all the grime. I'll send you all the grime so we can look at it later. I'm doing this
to
right.
look at the grime.
But I'm gonna keep going. Sorry.
Are you guys familiar with the controversy years ago where he didn't realize his camera was on and he jerked off live on Twitch?
Oh, that rings a bell. Yeah.
And you couldn't see anything, just his face, but you could tell he was jerking off by the expression on his face. You can tell when he's done because he's like, oh,
respect.
Like that. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Did he cry?
Much like the Picard maneuver, that is now known as pulling a dark side Phil. Like. One time, I thought I pulled a dark side Phil, and I called all my like Discord mods in, and I was like, "Oh God, did I pull a dark side Phil?" We all knew what I was saying. We all knew what that meant.
Yeah.
I mitigate that by never jerking off.
I never jerk off in this room ever.
I can't say the same.
He's doing it right now. He's doing it right now.
No.
Turn off the goddamn internet.
DSP went to the Jared Genesis School of Interior Decorating.
Oh, don't touch me.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Are they going to touch me?
Asterios let me borrow $5.
No, let me borrow $5.
Ratlord Alcaraz wants to borrow $5 and paid $20 to ask for it. So
paid $20 to borrow $5. You're bad at business.
Eduardo Garcia was pointing out that Genesis's School of Interior Decorating is DSP graduated from.
There's like crud all over the walls in Jared's room.
Ew.
So I'm just going to get right to the Kevin Nash thing because I have not genuinely laughed this hard to anything in quite a while.
I always love Kevin Nash anytime.
He's your favorite
anywhere.
wrestler, but you usually only like fat wrestlers.
Well, he was my favorite wrestler when I was 12, and it stuck around up until Mick Foley popped big.
Who's a fat wrestler right at the
He's
edge,
a fat wrestler.
right at the kind of the. He's not like a big.
Yeah.
He's not like a one man gang or King Kong Bundy or something.
Nash
like
and
that.
Foley are like neck and neck for my faves. That's what a sweet boy I am for wrestling. Nerd.
I have the most mixed feelings on Kevin Nash because he is one of the most destructive people to the wrestling industry in history. But he's also very funny, charming, and handsome. So I don't know how to feel.
What's the worst thing he did to wrestling?
You know,
late 90s WCW.
What about Curtain Call?
He ended Goldberg's streak, remember?
He also ended kayfabe effectively.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
Goldberg's streak had to go somewhere.
So, yeah, I mean,
there.
It is true, though. Kevin Nash, very charming, nice-looking guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he was like 55 years old. They put him in Magic Mike next to Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
What? How many 55-year-olds?
And he pulled it off.
Yeah. All right. So here it is.
All right, Dark Side Phil. It's Kevin Nash. I mean, I've fucking read some disturbing things in my life, but Jesus Christ. I mean, you spent $40,000 on a WWE Championship mobile game, went into bankruptcy for half a mil. You play video games all day long while your wife works her ass off. You masturbated on YouTube.
It was Twitch, but close enough.
Live stream. They wanted to prosecute you.
I like how he's just reading the list of things. I think a Kevin
While
Nash
lying down.
I think a Kevin Nash cameo is not cheap too. I think it's at least $100.
I don't think it is. I think you got to pay for that.
Yeah,
dude, I want one.
That's money.
I'm gonna go buy
They
one.
said your penis was so small they couldn't actually make it out, so they couldn't tell whether you were masturbating or playing with a fucking skin tag. So, dude, I mean, I get it, man. It's pandemic. It's fucking lockdown. It's everything else. But Jesus, you gotta pull your shit together. I mean, when I got your dossier from the fucking almighty fucking egg gang.
Okay. I gotta stop this. The almighty egg gang gave him the dossier?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Well, before he goes on, I really wish he was slurping some ravioli right now while doing this. That would make this A+. Just had some wet raviolis.
I said to myself, this is a sick puppy. This is somebody who needs some fucking serious fucking help.
DSP, damn, sick puppy.
I hope you get it, man. You're not gonna play video games all day. Jerking off. I mean, I'm sure it might seem like a great fucking a career move for you, but sooner or later, your old lady's gonna leave you. All right, take care of that skin tag, dog. Peace.
I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know what I'm just going to mention this before we comment on this. I don't, like, no matter what browser I use on this computer that I'm streaming from, it's buffering like crazy. I don't know why, but apparently it's not happening for anybody else. So I guess it's just me at this point.
That played smoothly for me.
You look good to me.
Yeah, it sounded good too. Kevin Nash always sounds great.
Always.
Take care of that skin tag, dog. He's laying back. He's like, can't even be bothered to sit up. I love it.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't sit up. I'm not asking a guy to stand. He doesn't sit up, though.
Yeah, if somebody buys me a Kevin Nash cameo, please have him eat like a bowl of cereal or ravioli while he films it.
Something wet. Something with some slurp.
Request like a
Something
soup
with some
a
slurp.
slurpable bowl of something, please. That would, if you buy it for me, that would be a perfect little bonus.
I honestly remember seeing Kevin Nash for the first time as Vinny Vegas when I was watching WCW.
I don't recall that.
Vinny Vegas.
I don't remember the Oz thing that he did before that,
It
where
was
they tried
short,
to,
yeah.
they tried to make him basically the Wizard of Oz because he's like almost 7 feet tall.
I saw that. It was off. Apparently, they spent like $35,000 to make the castle from the Wizard of Oz, so he would walk out of it at Starrcade, and Kevin Sullivan is dressed up like a little wizard hobgoblin, going like,
But did
and like in 1991, when WCW had no money.
Well, didn't Turner have the rights to air whatchamacallit?
The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz at that time?
Yeah. Turner would do that with a lot of movies.
Yeah. Yeah, so
they did.
It was advertising.
You said
they colorized the whole Wizard of Oz. Isn't the point that some of it is in black and white?
Yes.
Just the Kansas part.
Yeah, but that's
ending,
an important
right? Oh, well, that's in Kansas too.
Yeah.
distinction.
Well, they colorized
Oz color,
Oz.
Kansas black and white.
They colorized the Wizard of Oz and the Oz part of Wizard of Oz. They
yeah, but serious. Were you saying that like Turner colorized the whole movie?
Oh man.
What I meant to say was that they did like a big reprint of it. They spent a lot of money like fixing it up and premiere it. And so Dusty was the booker at the time, and he had the idea to dress up Kevin Nash as just a guy named Oz. And apparently, like Kevin Nash was like, you know that Oz is a location and not a person, right?
It's not the guy.
Right, exactly. Oz is the land of Oz. Dusty was like, just do it, baby. It'll be great.
Just go with it, baby. It's cool.
I really don't think it's fair to talk down on Kevin Nash's booking when you look at all of WCW all the time. They had like a few happy accidents, and then everything else was drizzling shits always.
Any success they had was in spite of themselves.
Yeah.
So, Asterios, you sent me these photos. You sent me two of them, but they look the same, only one's like brighter than the other.
Yes. So this is the original photo of Dark Side Phil's wall that made me disgusted. However, obviously, like on a stream, like you might need an enhanced version. So I sent you a second version that kind of X-rays and really shows the filth on his wall.
Computer, enhance.
As you can see here under the Photoshop blacklight plugin, he just has like these this like streak of what looks like fingernails, like kind of hands trying to claw at anything.
Aren't those
anything
just scuff
to
marks?
get away from,
like he put the back of his chair into the wall?
You might call them scuff marks, but to me, they're clearly like a woman's hands, like grasping for any kind of safety as they like try their best to get away from this savage brute of a man.
Yeah,
he does look like a brute.
That's one of my favorite things.
I don't like the facial hair and denim vest combo.
Yep.
It doesn't put me at ease.
Making a woman claw her way out of my room is one of my favorite things. Those aren't claw marks.
Isn't that what Kevin Nash wore when he first came out as Diesel? Was a denim vest and like a goatee?
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah, honestly. He's
a
going
little
early
K-Nash
Diesel.
here. But this is more Duke the Dumpster Drosy. But yeah,
did you guys?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna say, did you hear about DSP and his recent controversy where people thought he said a word?
What word?
What word?
The between M and O word.
Say it.
No.
Well, I'm not sure what word. Just say the word.
Nepotism? Neanderthal? Nincompoop?
So we're at
what
the
could
point.
it be?
So we're at the point now where you can't even say N-word.
What?
Oh God, no! Do not say. It's called the between M and O word.
Are you
or
serious?
The oopsie up. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say like I take 2 weeks off and this happens.
Yeah.
And no more N-word. Then why am I even doing a show at this point?
One last wrestling related reference. 10 years ago today, the Macho Man Randy Savage died.
Yes, I know.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And some guy on Twitter, I assume it's a guy. I made the post. I'm like, R.I.P. Macho Man 10 years ago today. And some guy at first was like, too bad he's a murderer. And I'm like, I'm Googling, like, no way. And I'm like, looking it up there. And I'm like, there's no investigation. There's no even.
He had sex with an underage Stephanie McMahon, but he's not a murderer.
Yeah. There's no allegations or anything like that. So then. And then later on, the guy comes back. He's like, "Nope, sorry, sorry, it was a typo. I meant murdered." And I'm like, "That's not true either."
That's not true either. You're 0 for 2, buddy.
Yeah.
Damn.
His heart exploded while he was driving.
Yeah, and some guy is showing like all of his research on how Macho Man was actually murdered on Twitter earlier.
Well, so was Chris Benoit.
I didn't even reply to it because I just can't get into it, But yeah. That's what happened.
When I was traveling in Atlanta, I was thinking I was seeing all these celebrities. Like I swore
you do that all the time.
I swore I saw Killer
Mike. Did you see Donald Glover? Did you see Lakeith Stanfield? Did you see a third person in the show Atlanta?
I didn't. I was looking out for. I'm pretty sure I saw Killer Mike. And then I know I saw...
but maybe it was just a fat guy?
I think it was Killer Mike. He sounded like Killer Mike. It's just with masks now, it's hard to like be sure because you have your little mask. So I'm like, I think that's Killer Mike. He sounded like him, looked like him, he dressed like him. It was probably Killer Mike. But I did see Chris Daniels from wrestling. He was there with Scorpio Sky, and he had a big black eye. He had a big shiner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got fucked up against the Young Bucks last week.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture of his eyeball just full of blood?
I did, yeah.
So
yeah.
As I said in the title, Trumpster Bob also cut a promo on Billy.
What?
Yep. No. Trumpster Bob cut a promo on you. Here he is.
I'm not here to try to alter the minds of the fucking dumbasses like the drunken peasant fucking pieces of shit. And did y'all see Billy the Fridge?
So pause right now. So this is drunk Bob because he's antagonistic. But when he's either not drunk, a different kind of drunk, or on drugs, he's a sweet boy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or if he's
sometimes
in jail.
He loves you guys.
If he's in jail.
Or if he's in jail.
I
forgot he was in jail. That's a delight.
Yeah.
He's a giddy little blowjob machine when he's in jail.
I see Billy the Fridge's pictures where he weighed 500 fucking pounds. And he had man boobs that hung down here like that.
Keep
the guy had fucking tits. Boobs.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Like a fucking woman.
Do you want to suck them?
He could reach up, pick the shit up,
I see where this is going.
Fucking shit from.
I think he's fantasized
Have you been
about
watching my only?
This is absolutely where this is going.
Yep.
He wants to fuck your tits.
Yeah, this is not a promo. This is a homo.
I say, suck it. Suck my fucking tit.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Like a fucking woman, bitch.
A woman, bitch.
God damn me, this guy weighed 500 fucking pounds.
Yeah.
Hey, credit where it's due. It was pushing 6.
Yeah, I was over 6.
Yeah, he was at one point.
Yeah. 619.
Yeah.
With that jumping out the sky.
Booyaka.
Like if that piece of shit landed on you, you're dead.
He's not wrong.
It did. It landed on me.
I landed on
July
Scott
2nd, 2006. It happened.
Yeah.
Would you give him a splash or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it off the canvas or was it off like one of the ropes?
Let's not go crazy, Ben. It was off the canvas.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I had this image in my mind.
Remember when I broke the ropes?
Top rope?
Not top rope. I was going to go second rope.
You destroyed the ropes once.
Yeah, I went to climb the rope. I just got on the first rope and it went and
Snap.
broke underneath me.
God.
Yeah.
And were those were cable ropes, not actual rope, right?
Cable.
No, they were cable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to do the big splash off the ring apron out to the ground outside.
Yes, that's true.
So that must just be like a cheap ring, right? Because like, how did like Yokozuna climb the ropes and stuff?
I think for one, those probably were reinforced for Yokozuna.
But those are real rope too, right?
And these were probably not reinforced because they were not. They were for like trainees, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I come chonking through in these little tiny Canadian welterweights.
And then for a while after that, we had no bottom rope. And then for a while after that, we had just a cable bottom rope with like no tape or padding around it. And I feel like someone at one point landed like teeth first on it. It was
might be my fault.
I just had this weird image in my mind of Billy making his wrestling comeback, but as like a Yokozuna character, and he's wearing the diaper. That would be beautiful. And he does the bonsai drop.
Bonsai drop.
Bonsai!
Our
Dude,
buddy,
I saw people eat that before. Like the bonsai drop.
Oh, there's one I've seen where I don't understand how the guy lived. If I can find it, I'll post it.
Do we know he lived?
Yeah, it's something.
Was it a jobber?
You know what? Honestly, it was a jobber.
Yeah.
It was a jobber on an early episode of Raw.
Yep.
So if I can find it, I'll post it.
Vince just rolled him into a ravine.
And by the way, guys, I know it's not called a diaper, okay? But I'm not a weeb, so I'm not going to say the fucking Japanese name.
It's called
okay?
a sawami. Shut up! It's a diaper.
Breathe after that, right? You're dead. I'm shocked his ass ain't in prison for killing a motherfucker.
You're in
like
prison.
This, right? Like, oh my God, 500 fucking pounds.
Yes.
I ain't fucking with this guy at 500 pounds.
Respect.
But I got a friend who'll beat his fucking ass.
Who's your friend?
Dude, tag team match.
At 500.
He always claims to have friends. Well, he also lied and said he was like 6 feet.
Yeah.
Was he like 6'2" or something when he first lied about it? He's like 5'8".
Yeah, maybe his dick is
or no,
that
5'5",
long.
right? He's 5'5", right?
Yeah, I think 5'5".
Fucking
I found
what
the
was on
bonsai
booking-
drop.
What was on the booking sheet? Whatever that is.
Bonsai.
And he supposedly lost down to 300 pounds like he did something.
I think it was 200. Maybe
He's still
250.
fat as fuck.
Like he did something. Yeah, I think he did do something.
That's
Yeah.
a substantial accomplishment, sir.
Got man boobs hanging down to his fucking belly button.
I thought he was going to say
Like
dick.
a woman
Yeah,
that I'd
that's
like
normal.
to have
Dick.
sex with.
He's like belly button.
What the fuck's he even talking about here? He's still a fucking faggot.
Okay.
Billy the Fridge
Lucky
is a
guess, Bob.
fucking
Yeah.
faggot.
Yeah.
and that's the bottom.
I am gay. I'm gay for pretty girls.
I see this. Oh God, that's the end of that one. Scott, I got the thing you sent me. I know Vince McMahon will demonetize this video if I show it, but I just saw, him almost kill this man. So
for a GIF, really?
If I do anything,
a GIF,
WWE,
that's with audio and video, right?
It's no audio.
It's
no audio and
it's
GIF.
small.
All right, it's not small. It's going to take up the whole screen.
It's so good.
Okay, don't take up the whole screen.
So
just leave it
good.
small like this.
Just leave this. Do it like this.
Here we go.
Guys, look at this chonky bump.
He's probably weighing about
Pause
600.
it really quick. Pause it really quick. If we pause it and then
Look at those ropes,
if we
Ben.
commentate now, this becomes transformative and it's fair use.
That's true. This is commentary. This is transformative. This is fair use.
They don't give a shit about that.
I want everybody to know right now, this is a transformative fair use commentary of Yokozuna killing or sitting on murder, doing a thing to this guy.
He's got a chonky
perfect
bottom.
Yeah, he's got a donkey.
His bottom, and this is 1994. And like, if you watch as it goes along in his WWF run, that bottom only gets chonkier. It takes over his whole body.
He was probably over 600 by the end of his career.
I think they had him weigh in between
He was over
540 and
800 when he
700
died.
pounds.
800?
Yeah.
He was over 800
How tall
pounds
was
when
he?
he died.
6'3",
He was
I think?
4'7".
4'7".
According to
Here
his
we go.
IMDb.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
He almost
Can we roll
decapitated
it
that
back?
guy.
Can we roll it back?
No,
It hurts my
one shot
sternum to
deal.
watch.
I want to see
One
that guy
shot-
get decapitated.
One
It's
shot deal there.
brutal.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
It's so brutal. Like, I don't know if he said something to him in the back that rubbed him the wrong way. I don't know if he called him
I think he
Japanese
slipped.
when he was Samoan,
You think he
or if he
slipped?
called him
It
Samoan
looked
when
like
he
he
was
slipped.
Japanese.
I mean, when
Oh,
you're
boy.
that big and you come down off the second rope and you're supposed to just kind of like crouch like that, I don't know.
Did the guy have a rat tail?
I don't know. I don't know.
He might have had a rat
Because
tail.
that might have been reason enough to destroy him.
Everybody
He
had
did have a
mullets
rat
and rat
tail.
tails back then.
Confirmed. I just rewatched.
Yeah,
Rat tail confirmed.
Yokozuna was like, "Oh, you got a rat tail? Not for long."
Stop saying Yokozuna.
He says
it's
words
really
wrong
bugging
on
me.
purpose all the time.
Stop
I'm
it.
pretty sure that's how it's pronounced.
It's not. So here's Scott. These are some of your countrymen. I guess.
Oh.
I don't know the backstory, but the Mounties were pulling this guy over, and it got really bad.
You mean Jacques Rougeau?
No.
Oh?
Okay.
It probably would have went better for him if it had been Jacques Rougeau.
They're taking Twin Peaks off of Netflix in a month or two. So everybody who hasn't watched Twin Peaks,
What does this have to do with the Mountie?
The
and Jacques?
Rougeaus. They were
It's
the
just an
the
important
border
announcement.
guys.
Okay.
The Rougeos.
I'm
the
waiting for
Canadian
your
border
boss
guys.
to call me. Fuck off and get in your car.
Get in your car.
This is not my kind of Canada. I don't like that accent.
This is the most American.
You're a fucking little bitch. Give me my ticket and go fuck yourself, goofball fucking faggot. Fuck you.
Why is he talking exactly like Trumpster Bob was talking about me? Am I giving him a ticket?
I guess so.
Fuck off, you bitch.
I feel bad for the dog.
I don't feel bad for that dog.
You're
I'll tell
a
you why.
fucking clown.
It's a pretty dog.
Oh, it pretty too.
Yeah, that's a pretty dog.
He like pushed him. So he just hit me. So in 5 fucking
He's got his gun on me now. The RCMP officer has his gun on me now.
I like how he's calling the cops on a cop that's pulling him
On
over.
the cop.
That's a big
Yeah.
move.
It's a horrible hall of mirrors.
And it's a Mountie, so he's almost like an FBI agent essentially.
Yeah.
He's like their
they're FBI agents with horses.
Yeah.
When I drove Ricky Shane Page and a bunch of other wrestlers,
They all died.
up to Canada.
They all died.
We were looking for.
I mean, honestly, they almost all did die.
They almost did die on train tracks, but we were lost. And I pulled up to the RCMP or whatever, and it was like 1 a.m. because we'd been at the border for so long. It was so hard getting where we were going. I banged on the door. Guy answered the door with a shotgun like this and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, we're lost." Like, "Get back in your car. Someone died here this year." And I'm like, "This year? Like, what?
Year?
Yeah,
He's hitting my fucking truck now. He's breaking my window. Holy fuck, get him over here.
assaulting a police
Get him.
It's a taser.
Holy fuck, help me!
Help me, no.
Send somebody now, please. He's got his gun on my husband.
He's tripping balls! Hurry up!
He's tripping
balls, you say.
Man. His dog knew this man fracked up.
Yeah, the dog was like, oof.
Ooh.
Bad human.
Help me! Help me! Holy fuck! Help me!
Sakes, what are you doing? Fuck! He didn't do anything. Fuck!
Didn't.
Yeah, so that's just that video.
That cop
Nice.
rolled up like he was about to get a nice hot bowl of soup.
Oh, Canada.
This next video is very long. We're not going to watch it all. We'll probably get through like 5 to 10 minutes of it. Everyone, please like the stream if you haven't already. Give us a like. It takes a little while for YouTube to kind of remind everyone that we're live, so this is very helpful if you like it.
I need you titty kitties to get the likes up to 200.
You know what? If Shabisky asks, no one does it. If you do it, it's going to happen. It'll happen like right now.
Is
Literally
it?
like boom, right now.
Especially if you call them titty kitties.
Yeah.
That's the key to my heart anyway.
That's the selling point. So this is Speckzo, the Nick Fuentes simp, on why Catholicism is the only true faith.
Ooh.
Me all the time. Speckzo, is it hard being tall, handsome, smart, successful, humble, and right about everything?
Yes.
Okay, so it's things like that. It's things like that that make me think this is just a gimmick.
Yeah.
That he's not a real person.
It is kind of like a promo in a way.
He's doing that right there. That was a heel promo. He's just a heel promo guy.
That's what I would think if he wasn't so genuinely serious when he looked Nick Fuentes in the eyes so lovingly.
That's the thing.
He was smitten.
That's the thing that tips it.
The boy was smitten. I think he's
He was a
playing
smitten
the character because he knows in real life he's kind of a wet noodle. And he plays this hard heel character to try and win over the heart of his lovely little
Gripers.
His lovely little groper? A groper boy? Nicholas
I've never
Fuentes?
heard that word out loud. Thank God.
Groiper?
I've
What is
only
hard?
read it in the Washington Post where it's like a bunch of gropers got arrested at the Capitol. That's my context for that word.
Yep.
Though, however, is having to live in a world where non-Catholics exist. It's gross. Of course, if I were made king, all non-Catholics would be expelled, imprisoned, or forced to convert at sword point, but since I'm not king yet, all I can do is try to convince as many people as I can to become Catholic. And obviously I'm not trying to sow division as so many people like to say I do. I of course believe that at the present all Christians should unite to achieve our immediate political goals.
I like how he
against
put a filter on the video to like give it a little more grainy darkness, but he's still using a frickin' vaporwave background.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Papa. you got to meet us in the middle here.
Catholicism's on the decline compared to where it used to be. It's still a huge religion.
Yeah, way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting bad press for some reason recently.
Why do now, Asterios, why do you think? Because I have my own ideas, but I'd love to know
More
what you
important than
think.
trying to attempt to fix the temporal world is attempting to get people to follow the correct faith, which is Catholicism.
The
so
way
they can avoid
Catholicism is going, though, like the things they're being accused of, how long is it until LGBTQ adds a C?
LGBTQ Catholicism.
Lesbian, bisexual, gay, transgender, queer,
Catholic.
asexual, intersex, two-spirit, Catholic.
Oh.
eternal damnation. This world is ultimately
Classic
destined to
LGBTQ2IC.
And of course, it's our duty to try and fight for righteousness and justice on this temporal plane, but it's uncertain whether...
Temporal? It sounds like you're talking...
Has he said temporal twice?
It sounds
so
like
far?
he's talking about like Japanese fried shrimp or
he
something.
He loved a shrimp.
The tempura.
Okay, I would love to be on this tempura plane.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about.
What's the priest closet that you go confess your sins in?
The confessional.
So instead of coming out of the closet, you'd come out of the confessional?
or not there will be an electoral political solution to our problems. But what I
wanna
am
start a
certain of is the
restaurant just to
existence
put
of God,
temporal
and
shrimp
it is
on the
still
menu.
possible to live according to His will through the Catholic faith.
Also,
Now,
P.S. What are Speckzo's political problems? Like, what's going bad for him politically right now?
Well,
anything?
The cool thing is,
I mean, a lot of his buddies are going to jail.
The cool thing is,
I mean, besides 400 of his friends going to jail.
Yeah.
You can be self-described tall, handsome, smart, rich. You can be self-described, all of that, and then still find something to complain about. Still find somewhere you're being marginalized.
It's almost like things are going so well for you that you're just looking for things to complain about that don't matter at all, because you're so angry and so bored.
This is like the classic housewife that's in a good marriage, and then she gets bored and goes around and screws around with other people when she has a perfectly good husband at work.
Yeah, and he's got a perfectly good Nick Fuentes at work.
Yeah.
Asking me if all non-Catholics go to hell. Yes. Well, most likely. Of course, God is all-powerful
Cool
and can make
meme
exceptions
picture.
however he wants, and it's impossible for us to know what exceptions he's made or plans to make. But we have been taught that the only sure way to salvation is through the Catholic Church, its sacraments, and our works. So it would be a good idea to be Catholic instead of just hoping for the best that God maybe makes an exception for you.
Jesus wasn't Catholic. Also, follow-up, Jesus wasn't real, but he definitely wasn't Catholic.
Yes. Like, let's assume he was real, even though he probably wasn't. Not Catholic. Oh,
I mean, and if he was real, he definitely had light brown hair and blue eyes.
I think you guys are tripping. Jesus is real.
Don't get me wrong, there are many Protestants and Orthodox people, especially Orthodox
real.
people, who are way more Christ-like than some people who claim to be Catholics. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean they follow the true faith. Now, my faith is more
In the
important to me
kingdom
than
of
really
God,
anything else.
Jesus gives his love, so he's in the kingdom. The palace, love Valentine, the Palestine.
Palestine?
He is real.
In the Middle Ages and stuff.
Interesting.
In the Middle Ages, it was very common for like dead babies, like stillborn babies, to get baptized so they wouldn't go to hell.
Oof.
That's a tight move. I respect that.
Because it transformed my life. I was a promiscuous, drug-addicted, degenerate atheist with no aspirations, and I'm no longer any of those things.
Sounds like I would have liked you a lot better.
Yeah, is this like that's the deal with every like adult religious conversion, right? Like you were like an absolute fuck up, like severe drug addiction, like complete degenerate, and then
they're always very zealous too. You know, they're overzealous because they found religion later on in life.
Yeah. This is honestly just a different but exactly the same version of like today's super woke guy who did nothing but post the N-word on Twitter in 2013. Like it's the same.
There's a lot of those out there.
Thanks to getting clean, finding Jesus Christ, and changing my life, and attempting on a daily basis to live in imitation of him. And I truly believe that without love of Jesus Christ, you really can't love anything else. Because of God leading me to Jesus Christ.
This? Is this guy going to keep talking about the love of Jesus Christ while there's like a German military symbol in the lower right-hand corner of his...
I mean,
you know what?
his
Good
symbol.
eye.
Oop.
I mean, are we all just going to ignore that he's got an iron cross that he's
I'm
awarding
fucking Iron
himself
Cross.
in PNG form? Talk about stolen valor. I hope that Nazis are upset with him.
Wait, did the Nazis invent PNGs? What?
Nazis invented NFTs. The N in NFT stands for Nazi.
Oh no.
It's Nazi fun time.
And you'd be shocked what the N in PNG stands for.
It's called a P between M and OG now. Damn it.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot's happened in 2 weeks, Ben.
The culture got worse.
Christ and the Catholic faith, I'm able to be a good husband, father, son, friend, and productive member of society. So, to start, when I first accepted that Jesus Christ was God and began trying to figure out which Christian denomination was correct, it took me only a few hours to realize that Protestantism was complete Judeo-Masonic silly goose nonsense. But then it took...
No, it was someone that was like, why is this stuff in Catholicism? It's not even in the Bible. I'm going to create a
Why
new...
does the Pope keep selling indulgences?
Right. All the sacraments, that's not in the Bible. There's a lot of stuff that Catholics believe and they force you to do that is not in the Bible.
And Catholics have the... Catholics have the Queen Spider, right? That's not in the Bible.
I don't know about that. I was raised Catholic, and I went to Catholic school.
That might just be the South Park episode. I might be confusing.
I think the Queen Spider is from Dungeons and Dragons.
Me about 6 months of hundreds of hours of research, reading articles, and watching debates to figure out if I should be Catholic or Orthodox. Obviously, I realized Catholicism is the truth.
I wish he had gone Orthodox.
They're
that would have been
basically
very
the same
funny.
thing. The only difference
but Orthodox has all the cool hats.
The only difference between Orthodox and Catholic is that they were the same religion at one point, and they excommunicated each other because the people in Constantinople wanted to be in power, and the people in Rome wanted to be in power. Yeah. Yep.
But now when people ask me for information on why they should be Catholic over Orthodox, or really anything else for that matter, I end up sending them a copious amount of different articles and videos, which has made me come to the realization that there isn't really a cohesive single video that addresses the most common questions and concerns and gives detailed reasons as to why Catholicism is the truth.
One more time. Was this guy Conrad Thompson fat the last time we saw him? I feel like he wasn't.
He is
CTF.
Did this guy put on 100 pounds since our last episode?
He does look a lot fatter. I wonder if it's the beard volume is making his head look fat. Although I've got serious beard volume and I'm beautiful, so you can't.
I'll tell
blame
you
that.
exactly what it is. He's wearing his stupid suit jacket, and it's a standing jacket. He probably has it buttoned up weird. The collar's tight around his stupid beard.
He probably has it buttoned at all when he's sitting, which is wrong.
Conrad, I like you, and I'm not going to compare you to a white nationalist.
Yeah,
okay?
you fat shit. But
he's very fat.
Man, come
I'm kidding.
on.
Well, I'm fat. I can call anybody I want.
You're just
fat.
mad he didn't follow you on Twitter.
I don't care. I don't listen to fucking.
I don't care. If anyone not following me, I don't like.
Vanilla Ice
You gotta
follows
listen
me.
to Grilly JR. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Actual mania. We're gonna have Conrad Thompson versus Vanilla Ice, and whoever wins.
Can he have Ric Flair in his corner?
I don't fucking. Does Ric Flair follow you?
Oh no, but Ric Flair is.
Vanilla Ice follows me, so it's Conrad Thompson versus
so lame.
Vanilla
God.
Ice, and the winner is the best
Battle
follow.
of Billy's name drops.
I know.
What I've come to realize is that nearly
Conrad
every
Thompson.
criticism of Catholicism comes from a complete lack of understanding
Anyways,
of what we actually
his
believe.
beard and his collar doesn't fit, and the fucking jacket's riding up because of the way he's sitting, so it makes him look extra dumb and plump.
When he shaved, he lost I would say 7 years off of his age. When he shaved, all of a sudden
he looked way younger.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do in this video is lay out all the information that not only made me choose Catholicism over any other denomination and realize it was
I'm
the only
almost
possible
done with
truth,
Amir, though.
but I'll also.
I don't care about his reasons, right? I mean,
It's funny to hear.
I'm sure they're very well thought out.
It's like he's trying to filibuster against himself. Like he's like, if I just talk real fast, people might think I'm smart. Like it's really
then
interesting.
no one will get me.
I just love that he's like a walking proof that all religion is a lie, and unless your particular religion is the one that's right, which he's claiming. So it's like every other religion is a lie, but yours is the right one.
I
so
do
cute.
respect someone who just comes out and says, my religion is the one true way. Everyone else is blowing it and going to hell. I respect that. He's wrong and stupid, but I respect that.
With all of the different things that happen in each specific religion, even just the Christian religion, the chances are greater that no one got it right.
Well, if you look at the very simple math, every religion has a 1 in infinity chance of being correct.
Yep.
But
yes.
So go ahead and take your chances with the worst lottery of all time.
Remember when you would get a video game as a kid and you'd go to the store and you'd buy the little magazine that taught you how to play the video game? Well, there was a
strategy guide.
Yeah, strategy guide. Bibles are just strategy guides for life. Religious books are just strategy guides for life.
It's not going to make you good at the game.
It doesn't necessarily make you good at the game. It just makes someone who thinks they know how to play the game tells you how to play the game, and then you follow the strategy, and you could have just played the game yourself without reading the stupid book and had a fun time.
That's true.
So
I posted a segue in the chat because it's related to this.
One of those dumb bikes.
Not a bike.
Yes, I posted a Segway transportation module in the chat.
Yeah, that's what
yeah, because 400 of Speckzo's friends, I believe, were convicted today.
Yes.
Ooh. And yesterday was sent to me from a friend of mine. If you can open the so
I've seen this.
Have you seen this? I would love to.
You want me to open the image here?
Open the image. I would love to read. So this is a statement by the attorney, the hired attorney of the QAnon shaman guy, the buffalo, the red, white, and blue face, that guy. You know who we're talking about?
Watkins.
That guy. So this is his actual lawyer. Watkins, the Q shaman Jacob Chansley's attorney, said his client had Asperger's syndrome and indicated that Chansley's mental state and the impact of Trump's propaganda efforts would play a role in his case. Open quote, a lot of these defendants, and I'm going to use this colloquial term, perhaps disrespectfully, but they're all fucking short bus people, Watkins told TPM. These are people with brain damage. They're fucking retarded. They're on the goddamn spectrum. But they're our brothers, our sisters, our neighbors, our coworkers. They're part of our country.
Okay, so hold on.
These aren't bad people.
I don't want to. Yeah. Let me jump in. So this is their defense attorney? Is that what this is?
This is the guy defending the shaman.
Okay,
lawyer,
so
the guy that QAnon shaman hired.
You know what? This is their best defense, honestly.
Yes.
And
it's one, it is their best defense, and two, it is true. Every person who was there has brain damage.
So they should be like, oh, they're actually a victim. They are not responsible for their own decisions. They were just manipulated by Donald Trump.
Yes. Yeah, and in a way, a lot of them were. Like, most of these people did not... I mean, okay, some yes, some no. Some were just angry racists, obviously. But, like, some of these people did not know what politics was 5 years ago. And
that's
now
their
they're
fault.
this. But I'm saying something happened in the interim.
This is a quote from the lawyer representing the Q shaman, and this isn't even the worst part of the quote. This quote isn't the worst quote, and it is.
Is that a type of Pokemon?
Yeah,
Q shaman.
A lot of these defendants, and I'm going to use this colloquial term, perhaps disrespectfully, but they're all fucking short bus people. That quote isn't the worst quote in this paragraph.
No, it's not. The next one's worse.
Go ahead.
But there are brothers, our sisters, our neighbors, our
sisters,
coworkers.
our neighbors,
Yeah, they aren't bad people. They don't have prior criminal history. Fuck, they were subjected to 4+ years of goddamn propaganda, the likes of which the world has not seen since fucking Hitler. Okay,
where did
I really
he say
enjoyed
this? Like all the, I'm guessing this wasn't in a courtroom.
An interview with TPM. I'm not sure what TPM is though.
Talking points.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of the Capitol, a lot of the Capitol writers are using the Donald Trump defense. They're saying Trump told us to go there. Trump told us to march.
Which honestly is the only defense you can use. I understand.
Yeah. I mean, it's the strongest card in their hands. It blames someone else.
Yeah.
Like one of them came up with a term, foxitis. They said, my client is disabled and he lost his job and he sat in a room for 4 years watching Fox News 18 hours a day, and it melted my client's brain. And I'm kind of like,
oh my God.
Yeah, you know what? You're making some sense here.
I mean, that did happen with some people. Again, not all the people, but legitimately with some people, that is what happened. Like, they did not care about politics one way or the other. They're just dumb white people. And then this came along and like, hey, this is the politics for this kind of dumb white person.
Okay.
And then they got into it.
We have those ankle bracelets, ankle monitors they'll put on people when they're at house arrest, right? When they're on work release or house arrest. Can we get like helmet monitors and put helmets on these people? And make
sure they're not watching Fox News.
Yeah, every time they go near a Fox News stream, the helmet just like bangs in their head and like bang, 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 and shuts off everything they can hear. Like, we have to do something to neutralize these buffoons. If they're going to use short bus defense...
Go ahead, finish.
I'm not a big fan of shaming, but if you're going to use the short bus defense, you need to have, like, at least, like, a halo over your head that's like a dunce cap, you know? Like a 21st century dunce cap. Can we get
like a yellow star that you have to wear?
Something, yeah. A shock helmet, that's a good one, Sticky.
You know who I saw the other day? You know who I saw the other day?
Ooh.
You know who I think that might be?
Is that Slash from Guns N' Roses? Is he
Do you
at
know
Safeway
who I
getting
think
a Red
that
Bull?
might be? I mean, it could be anyone.
Who is that?
Is he at Safeway getting a Red Bull?
That was, actually, Asterios, I wanted to ask you about something because I have a segment lined up, but I didn't talk to you about it yet, but I think it's intriguing. So you had like an MMA / boxing match with one of the Donald moderators before?
Yes, a moderator from the Donald Trump subreddit, the worst.
How's that subreddit doing?
It's gone.
Thankfully, it was banned a long time ago after people kept threatening the cops on it. And I thought they liked the cops, but I guess not. And he called me out on Twitter. It's the only fight I've ever been in my life. But I said to myself, the only person I think I can defeat in hand-to-hand combat is a Reddit moderator. I think that's it. That's my one shot.
I wanted to play it here so we can see it because I don't think the other people here have seen it. So I'm gonna play the intro. This is a segment where we used to just clown on Billy, but now it's it's out there now. So. Because Billy has a lot of backlog content like you do also.
A lot of backlog content.
Yeah. Actually, I was impressed by your performance. I'm guessing you went into this with zero training.
No.
I think quite the opposite, actually.
I spent a solid month,
a month.
But 4 days a week. And the thing is, this fight was supposed to happen months from the day it happened. He just called me out, and I just got so upset. I was like, well, then fuck it. I'll meet you tonight. And then we found a 24-hour MMA gym on Long Island.
Responsibility for their actions and yet are so quick to blame others for their criminal behavior.
They absolutely need to accept responsibility. I'm just saying also they're mentally handicapped.
That's why I wasn't saying that. I'm saying they have responsibility.
I just like how these buffoons,
put them in jail.
I like how these buffoons are going on record saying we're using the tarded defense.
So a month of training for a fight, you should have like 4 or 5 months of training. So that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like you had a month of training is not a lot of training for a fight, but I'll play it. Hold on, I'm gonna get to the actual part where you guys get in the ring and everything.
Yeah. Was it in a parking lot? Okay, no, it's inside.
Yeah, it's in an octagon, but it's boxing rules, right? It was
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is 3 a.m. on a Sunday. The guy drove.
Why did it have to be at that time?
Because he was like, "You pussy, I'll fight you."
Hold on, pause.
And I kept.
Is that Lucille Ball walking out of the ring right now?
That's his girlfriend.
That's him.
Sorry, what?
He's smaller.
What?
He's much smaller.
Can we talk about his girlfriend some more? Did I hear cat girl girlfriend?
He brought his cat girl girlfriend literally on a leash.
Well, now I'm on his side, Asterios. You shouldn't have said that.
He's so upset all the time.
Yeah, he was a moderator of r/the Donald. Of course he was angry.
I think it's so wrong to put women on leashes. Like you can pretty much yank them around by their hair just fine.
Yeah, the leash is an unnecessary middleman.
Yeah.
We can all agree. That's what hair is for.
There's a big picture of Dan Severn on the wall. Right?
Love him.
Or is that that might be
No, that's Severn.
I thought
Is
this
that-
was the
That's 1,000%
WWE
Severn.
Thunderdome or whatever they're calling it.
And the guy filming this is Justin Wang.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's
Awesome.
a name I've heard. Is he Chinese?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, then I know him.
He's African.
all right. Look at him stretching.
Why does Asterios look like he's already been punched?
Oh my God. Okay. This.
You can see she's got the cat ears on her visor.
She's a
came in
dumpy
wearing a
doucher.
robe.
You can't support every person just because they buy cat ears, Scott. That's stupid. That's like supporting every person just because they're fat. Wait.
You know, I
wait.
I almost think the guy on the wall is Don Fry instead of Severn, but I can't tell. It's one or the other. Or maybe it's Hager from Final Fight.
It's Sammy Hagar.
Yep. All right, so I guess if we could just get just whenever we're ready to start.
You're so casual about it.
So I guess I'm just gonna whoop this guy's ass now and nonchalantly talk about it like I'm maybe picking what sandwich I'm gonna order at the deli. I don't know.
Don't start yet. Okay.
I like how they don't.
I almost punched him in the back of the head.
I was just going to say, if you ran up and sucker punched him in the back of the head, you would be my hero forever.
I like how they
heard the
don't even
bell.
bother closing the door on the cage for this fight. They just leave it open. Yeah.
Very official.
Okay. 3-minute round.
Did you
Does
knock him
Catgirl
into his
stay in the
Here they
ring?
go.
Yeah, did you knock him into his girlfriend? I would have made
She just
every
sits
point
there, like,
to
fucking around on her
sock him into
phone.
his girlfriend.
I like her style.
She was very rude that night.
She was very rude.
10-minute rest.
Yeah, she sprayed me with some sort of weird chemical in the car.
She looks. Was it perfume? Did she?
I don't know. To this day, I don't know.
To this day.
Did she
I was
spray
in
you
a
like a cat?
She sprayed. We were in the car on the way to the UFC gym, and they were playing this like awful Trump.
They picked you up and
rap.
gave you a ride.
Why
were you in the same car?
Because I didn't. Because I wanted this fight to happen so bad that I was like, no. I will travel with you. Nothing is going to stop this fight from happening.
Wow.
Because these two are Capitol rioters, stupid. So I'm just like, no. And they're playing this music where they're like, the music's like Bigley, Kavef, Bigley, Kavef. And then she just sprays me with something and she goes, "You're a bad kitty. You get the bottle." And I'm like, "What is this?" And I smell it, and it's not water. And it's not water.
Now I'm back on her side again. I don't know why you keep.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not for domestic abuse, but this woman needs more than the bottle.
Asterios, I think you might have been a bad kitty.
We're negotiating.
I disagree. Asterios, good boy. I can't wait for you to dice up this little prick. What are you doing, footwork jerk? You goofball. What a gomer. I hope you broke his knees.
They're going to play the alarm to start the round. Any second now.
Oh, pause. Asterios, what was this stance you had? You were like...
I don't know.
You're gloved up in the ring, and you're just like...
I don't know.
I think I'm going to beat him up now.
T-Rec arm.
Yeah.
For time of death, 3:45. He really did it. You got to give this guy credit. A lot of people are keyboard warriors. This guy got out from behind the keyboard.
What is he doing?
Slipped off his ankle bracelet.
Calisthenics.
He's holding up his arm.
Evaded his parole officer, and now he's here to go.
Did you say something about his winch?
No, I said he evaded his parole officer, and now he's here to go.
Yeah, I would have made a comment about his dumpy, broad, bonbon eating, Peggy Bundy knockoff trash cat.
See, she's fixing his pants though.
Okay.
She's helping.
Okay, I take it back.
She's the good guy.
I just
here.
don't like the way she's lumping around.
There's these two alpha male dicks, and then a nice cat girl just caught in the middle of it.
She's whatever. If she's doing your footwork, good for her. She's back on my graces, not good graces, but she's on
Never
my graces.
left mine.
I still might football punt kick her in the face, consensually.
Of course.
Only now with the precipice of death do I realize what a gift life was. Mom, I'm sorry. Hopefully this is the last time you'll see video with this guy. Dad, I'm not sorry. You know what you did. No, I threw my dad under the bus. He's a great guy. I love my dad.
It's Father's Day coming up.
Maybe Dad will get me a shiny new iron lung.
All right.
Oh, there comes the real stance. My man knows what he's doing. Yep, up until this point, Asterios was playing possum.
There we go.
Here comes the real killer.
Huh. Look at you go. You're a madman.
Aggression. I love it. Coming hard.
Oh!
Yes.
You can't hit them while they're down in this.
Yeah, he had his hand back, cocked, ready to go.
Nope.
Lock him back, ready to blow.
I would have wanted to smoke him while he was down.
I did let him up, I promise. I promise I let him up.
Come on. Let's get it.
Watch out. Oh, just coming at him. I love
So
it.
did you know that you had, like, you didn't have to block because he had no position to, like, swing on you or anything? Like, you're very open here, but, like, you know
I'm
it,
guessing
right?
you found that out pretty quick.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I can get away with
Yeah,
this.
he's not doing anything to...
Oh!
I mean, you can't do that in boxing, but I like your style.
He shouldn't have grabbed me.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have grabbed.
Yeah, don't
There's
grab...
no actual ref there to,
Don't
like,
grab
break you up
Daddy.
or anything.
There are a couple of refs.
They're on the
There are.
outside doing cat
Yeah.
girls' toenails.
Yeah, there should be a ref physically there in
No, there
boxing.
should.
You
but,
guys should have got
they
Steve
were having-
Wilkos.
Yes.
Man, he's dropping his head like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it, bitch! Bring it, you stupid bitch!
Yeah!
Bring
Yeah!
Bring it, B-word!
Bring it, B-word! That's a killer.
Set her up in the middle of the ring.
Bring it, B-word!
Move to the middle.
Good thing you weren't calling him a nincompoop.
Whoa, I got worried for a second there.
What? Did he just
Take a
decide to take a
knockdown.
seat?
One more, it's a TKO.
Did you just gas his ass out? Was that a swing?
He just slipped because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
I think he slipped because he's an idiot.
You're just totally dropping your guard too, and he's not
Because
doing
I
anything.
want him to come to me because I'm gassed.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
want
yeah,
him
no.
to come.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that was like a
Third
yes.
TKO.
Yep. Big guy
Boom.
rules. You don't chase him. You let him circle around you.
Yeah.
I keep doing this with the gloves, which is enraging him.
Oh, so he got back up?
He gets back up every time.
You didn't get the TKO,
But
or
you've
you just
already
gonna
won by
womple him?
TKO.
3 knockdowns
Oh.
is a TKO.
I thought you were gonna go for a tornado DDT. Dude, you should have just
Fatigue
grabbed
is
him
setting
by
in a
his
little
head and
bit.
made him suck it.
He drove 6 hours and gave you a ride to kick his ass. It's kind of hilarious.
You're just stomping over him.
Good deal.
Asterios, I just wanted you to know that we...
Oh, actually, listen to what she says. Rewind it. She says something pretty funny here.
Oh shit, too far back.
That's okay.
But
take that back of your neck.
What did she say though?
She's about to say it.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get the beep right about now. Yeah.
5 ball, 30 seconds.
I think that
You guys got 30 seconds left.
Different
corners, guys. Different corners.
Especially
Come on.
considering that he's not wearing
Different
his
corners.
glasses and he needs those to drive. And so I think you're doing a really good job, you know, dodging him.
I think the
Since,
real. I think.
You know, he's at a disadvantage.
How about the winner fights the guy standing in the doorway?
Does she actually talk like that? That weird affected tone?
Yes.
Like she's not even a real human being. I guess she's not. She's a cat girl, but still.
6 hours.
Making excuses for her boyfriend on
It's
camera.
very
and
funny.
They
real
drove 6
cringe.
hours. Are they from Pennsylvania?
They're from, you know what? I don't want to say exactly where they're from, but they drove 6 hours.
Yeah.
So Pennsylvania.
No excuses. I think the real disadvantage is that when you take two guys and you put them in an octagon with absolutely no skill, the bigger guy might come out a little bit on top. You want to call it a cross?
Did we ask your opinion?
Look, we support Trump. We don't need facts.
Like what is I'm fascinated now. Like what is her life day to day? Like does she have a job? Does she go into that job and talk with that affect? If so, I love it.
She works at the Vermont Library.
Guys, I'm allowing you not to pay $20 to get in here. So.
Wait,
Hey,
you
Bradley.
didn't?
Was that the end?
Who
Them two
didn't
paid.
pay?
Them two did.
We were supposed to pay for me as well.
Oh my God!
He
This
said he was
guy,
covering
this guy lost by saying he would consent to dating this thing. Well, what a loser! What a trash
They
bag!
should have even let her sit there.
I can't wait. 15 years from now, he's going to be Mrs. Dad.
I'll try to tell this story real quick. So,
Sure.
like, before the fight happened, she got in touch with me, and she was like, "Are you going to be in Texas anytime soon? I need to meet you in person." And I was like, ironically, yes, I'm going to Texas to shoot a commercial. So I met up with her at a bar, and I had Sriracha show up at the bar in secret and just hang out in the corner in case she tried to pull a knife on me and stab me a bunch of times. She told me that I can't fight him because he has cancer. And she was like, my fiance has cancer.
Oh
so
shit. I love it.
Please don't fight him because he has cancer. And I was like, oh God, okay, I won't fight him. I'll find some way to get where he can get out of this saving face. I get it. He's a guy with like a couple of months to live, and he's vicariously living through Donald Trump. It's the only way he feels any power and control. All right, I won't fight him. And then she called me up the next day and said that he doesn't have cancer. He's a rotten bitch. He sucks. And he was talking to some other girl, and fuck him. I lied about him having cancer. And she also said that my Nazi roommate tried to stab me with a triangular bladed Nazi knife. My father formed the CIA, which is the only reason why I don't get in trouble when I threaten the chief of police of the Texas town I live in, because the police are afraid of my dad who founded the CIA. And I was like, oh, okay, so everything you say is insane.
Founded the CIA?
My father, Aleister Crowley.
I remember in the car.
What?
Is that why Jerome has had such an attitude?
All right.
All
right, let's focus on what's out. If you're going to keep with the snide remarks, you can get out of here.
I can. I will.
Okay.
Man, she is born just to get smacked in the head. Like that's the type of woman she has to be, right? Like I'm not saying hit her. I'm saying that's what she wants in this world. She talks like she's just trying to get smacked in the face, but she's dating the one guy that can't throw a punch.
I still like her. Even though she's wearing her left ear wrong, I still like her.
You're weird.
Are we back to fighting? If you guys want to get back to round two?
Yes,
Absolutely. He said he was covering us.
Oh, and can you pause this one more time? And this is great because I'm gassed out of my mind. As you
And you're like,
see,
oh, please keep causing a problem so I can catch my fucking breath.
This was the greatest thing that could happen, was these people getting into an argument about the. Oh, it was so great.
Oh, dude, I love a good breather.
Real
quick,
sir.
Do you need $20 cash? You need $20.
I want to handle this.
Karen!
Hold on one moment.
I wish this was like during mask
To your
time.
credit, the other guy is also on the brink of death, so I think you're okay here, Asterios.
Where would I find that? Pocket?
Did round 2 start? If you guys want to start, you good to go? Are you throwing in the towel? You guys good to go?
Are you throwing in the towel?
And by the way, that was me calling for a draw, as you can hear.
I saw. Yeah.
Because I am out of everything. I'm going to die soon. I had this whole plan, which was to like really follow my boxing training. Like I squared up. I threw one good jab.
Yeah, the first punch.
The first punch I threw was like a perfectly executed jab. And then I saw this like really scared look on his face. And then I just started going insane.
I can just go for it.
Yeah.
And I immediately lost everything. I can barely stand here. So I'm like, let's call it a draw.
I'll call it a draw.
Or lay down. Oh, he doesn't want to draw, man. He doesn't want to draw.
Get him!
Oh, yeah.
Asterios with the power of a spider monkey. Attack, yeah.
He turns his back to you so much, you just want to punch him in the brainstem and paralyze him.
Come on.
This is a 4 more years. Like he's gonna act like he won, isn't he?
I'm letting go.
Do you pancake him on the ground?
Has he come close to landing anything on you?
No.
Like, has he got anything on you?
No.
It doesn't look like he has.
lands one punch at one point. You'll see it.
Okay.
Asterios backflips out of the ring off one punch.
And he keeps grabbing me.
That happens in boxing
Yeah, he's
a
got
lot,
you in an
though.
actual headlock.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
It's a clinch.
I mean, it does happen all the time, but I still don't have to like it.
Well, in a real boxing match, there'd be a ref to break you guys up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get in the clinch and like it, but it's like it's just gross. I don't want him to touch.
Are the two guys outside that were talking to the girl at the door? Were those the refs, or were those just guys that worked at the gym?
They're acting as refs. They were nice enough to let two strangers bring in cameras and a cat girl and physically fight in the middle of this ring. I called them up from the bar we met at, and I was like, "Hey, my sparring partner's in town. Can we meet up for some sparring?" And the guy was like, "Sparring, huh?" And I was like, yeah, "Sparring."
Immediately knew.
A fun spar. And he's like, "Yeah, you could come in for some sparring."
Yeah.
And they.
Like these guys are resparted.
They were very nice to us all night.
Was that the punch that was landed, or was that?
No, I dropped my guard to get him to charge me at one point. So I take one in the face, like you'll see.
Yeah. Nice.
Solid.
Yep.
Another solid.
Uhuru, y'all. Yeah, this has gone on way too long for like big man's sake.
Yes. Thank God. I mean, you'll see what happens, but like, yeah, I can't. I'm on spaghetti legs. Like I'm out of everything.
At this point, I'd be trying to fabricate an accidental headbutt.
And as you see here, I'm just like, I give up the facade that I have any energy. I'm just like, I must lie down.
I like this. Just fatting around.
And as I'm doing deep breaths, I'm trying to regain anything.
Where'd Cat Girl go?
She got kicked out.
Oh, yes. Excellent. Highlight of this match.
Kicked out of the ring or kicked out of the gym?
Of the gym.
Love
because
it.
They were like, you don't have $20. Get out.
Love it.
Cardio's doing you well.
The cardio's
You're in better
doing
shape.
you well.
You also haven't landed a punch.
Yeah. You know what? You know what takes a lot of cardio? Swinging those fucking arms. And you haven't done that, you puss.
How are we looking over there?
I'm good.
Still on his back. I mean, if you guys really want to do this, like, legitimate boxing regulations, yeah, he would need to be up when the bell goes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's trying to get you on a technicality. If you're lying down when the bell rings, you lose.
In that sense. But, you know, however you guys want to take this. Ring girl, I need some water.
Ring girl, I need some water. Ring girl. I've got a bratty loser girlfriend, and it makes people think that I'm a masculine man when I order her around.
I don't know if these are regulation breaks between rounds.
Yeah.
No, thank God. Thank God they gave us a little bit extra time here.
What are you doing taking off those gloves, Papa?
Thank you. I'm fucking gassed to Asterios. So.
I'm gassed too,
Pretty
Asterios.
equal footing, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm
What?
Stop this nonsense, because we're both in our 30s.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Speak for yourself. I will stop no nonsense. I'm a Trump supporter. All I have is
Did
nonsense.
he say that because he didn't want to stop this nonsense, or because he's not in his 30s?
Yeah,
I think he was not in his 30s.
Oh.
At this, there's one more thing I was thinking, which was, God forbid he like slipped, because he just kept falling down. Like, I wasn't near him one of those times he fell down. I was like, what if he like breaks his leg and a clot goes to his brain and he dies?
Good.
How do we explain
I mean, yeah, we can
what
all
happened?
think of the best case scenario,
Yeah.
but rarely does that
Yeah,
happen.
what do you mean explain? That's a badge of honor. You're like, I killed him, man.
That's the biggest win.
Yeah, rest in peace to the 3-4 justifiable homicides, New Jack.
There was a plan in place. The plan was that we were going to box. This is like July or August. We were going to have like a after Christmas Day boxing match, and we were both going to release our book on the day of the match. And so I was going to have like 6 months of training 4 days a week. I was going to sell a book. This guy was writing a book about Trump being the emperor of the moon and ruling Mars. And the book eventually didn't come out. Like,
you know what? It's a pretty good book. Everything else aside, pretty good book.
Didn't that book come out in like 1908? And it was the lead character was Baron von Trump, the time traveling kid. Like, isn't that actually a thing?
And so the last thing I'm like, if we can get to a draw and we can sell tickets, we could both make a lot of money on the rematch. Like, if we can get this to a draw, like, then everyone's going to want to see who would actually win. So hit play and you'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But if you want to do the rematch in August, after we
Yeah.
a couple weeks to re-improve our cardio.
Except because I'm tired. I'm willing to call this one a draw, and then we'll settle it in August.
You know, the way you said I'm tired, I have to be honest, kind of sounded like Egghead a little bit.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Me and Egghead are way more similar than we are different. That's why he triggers me so much.
Peas in a pod. Egghead reminds you of the worst that you could be.
You don't think
you
I
hate
know
it.
what my voice sounds like? My voice sounds like something. I can't say it, but I sound like that. You don't think I know?
Like something.
I got a van. Let's go.
90% of the time I walk in my door, I'm expecting Chris Hansen to be sitting down on my couch.
All right, it's a tie.
Because
Egghead, in my
I'm gonna die
defense, I didn't know that you were in the chat.
This guy's being kind of nice for a Trump supporter. I'm gonna lie down now.
All right, and for everyone that's saying
he could have just boxed you until you died, though.
Yes, he could have. But I think he didn't want to keep getting hit in the head. Which
Oh, you
is
think?
Which is why the rematch never happened, unfortunately. Like, I had my boxing trainer, was a professional New York boxer. He was going to be the referee. He was going to get us both registered as fighters. We were going to rent out a hall. We were going to have a medic there, tickets, hot dogs, ring girls. Like,
hot dogs? Cat girls?
I was setting everything up. And then this guy he never wanted to do the rematch. My coach was like, my coach was like, I think the next day when he woke up, he realized that he was really, really hurt, and he just did not want to do it again.
He probably didn't want to get punched more times.
that this is a work fake thing. Take a look at like this fucking got some blood on his nose.
Ooh.
There were real punches thrown here.
Hey, ring ladies. Where's my cat? Where's my kitten?
Where's my kitten? Pussy.
Hi, everybody. Asterios Kovidos here, trying to walk out with what's left of his face, and not try and destroy a stranger. You know, there comes a time in every man's life when he can't get up from a UFC boxing gym that he broke into at 4 a.m. Hey there, handsome. Good fight. Put her right there. We'll settle this in August.
Friends.
I think 6 weeks of cardio training.
Oh, they let her back in.
Hey, have you guys heard about this?
She's drinking his blood.
That's my girl.
I hate
That's
her.
my girl. She's my favorite.
God,
I'm
no.
gonna marry her.
Well, I
You
thought
can
I
have her.
wasn't going to puke, but here it comes. It's Asterios Kokonos on behalf of War of the Fanboys, saying we will see you guys in late August. And by the way, if anybody thinks this is a work, I'll fight you. I won't fight you. I don't want to.
It was a work because you guys wanted to have a draw and have a rematch. It was a work.
I mean, I wanted it to. I tried my best to manipulate things to reach that point. Yes, but he was so angry. He drove 6 hours to fight me. He wanted to fight in a park without gloves.
I like that.
And
I like that.
Like, what? I was like, what happens when I hit you in the nose and that bone goes in your brain? And he was like, that won't happen. I was like, it might happen. Like,
it might happen.
Yeah,
This isn't for me.
Yeah, this was a.
I'll talk to you guys later. Kill that stream.
We out.
Before I die.
Let him suffer.
Let him suffer. I had,
Well,
I had
by
7 minutes
by
in
any
heaven.
metric, you won the fight. Like,
Except
there's,
for the
there's
fact
no
that he's-
way, like.
Except for the fact that
Oh
he's
no,
laying down
you're
on the
dying here,
Yeah.
certainly. Yeah, you lost the most tired fight. You were more tired than him.
Yeah, you
But if
didn't-
you like, like the fight, like there's no way, and like he would never, like as dumb as this guy, I assume he is, he would never be able to claim he won the fight. He will certainly claim a draw, of course, because that's the best he can get. But you won. Like if you go by boxing rules, yeah, it was a first round TKO. And even if you like do the length of the whole thing, if you go by any metric, punches landed, knockdowns, anything, you won by a mile. So
I'm a
If
classic.
this thing had gone 10 rounds, I would not have been able to. That's the thing. Like,
it'd
as
be
much as
interesting if it went 10 rounds.
As
I'll
much
say
as
that.
I don't like this guy, I'm also. It's like I'm the one who called for the draw because I'm saying in my head, yeah, I've got to get out of this somehow. I've really fucked up. I'm out of gas. I've never been more tired in my life. I don't think I would have made it to round 5.
At
Like,
that-
we did not make it to round 3.
Yeah, doing 10 rounds for amateurs is stupid.
Especially when you
That's
just
crazy.
go crazy and just throw whatever you have at him. Right, you were done after the first round. Almost.
You should have done 5.
Yes!
Well, how long were the rounds? 2 minutes?
We were doing 3-minute rounds.
That's
Now,
normal.
Do 5 2-minute rounds. That's all you need.
Yeah, for an amateur fight, like I've heard that they'll do like like 3 on, 3 off, or they'll do like 2 on, 3 off. Like we were doing 3 on, 1 off, and
that's
which
stupid.
is traditional, but it's like,
you're
oh
not
my God,
traditional
who's gonna
fighters.
die?
Yeah, but that's not like first fight shit.
Look at all that fluid in the lower right-hand corner. That's my sweat.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm gonna
Papi?
die.
About
nice.
in the second round, I would have started biting dude's ear off, Tyson style, just to get it over with.
Yeah, just start cheating.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't care. I don't need to win. I just need to make him look like my bitch.
So many other people have challenged me to a fight in the wake of this, and I've said no. Like this, the only person I will ever fight is this person.
Hold on.
This person
Asterios.
I think I could beat.
Asterios, if we have a grand fight, will you fight Egghead?
No, I think Egghead would kill me. He's so
There's
angry.
too much rage in
He's
Egghead.
so upset. He's
Too much rage.
He has every reason to be upset with me. Like I would have no defense, and like he would just kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, he would kill you and be right to do it.
Yes, he's the face in that fight. Egghead, the guy with
imagine
the gross
a
bathroom.
scenario. Imagine what you've done in your life, Asterios, to make Egghead the baby face.
Yes.
Think about what you've done. Let's call him Egg Face.
How did I get here?
I have also had one internet fight. It was before. There is footage. I can send it. It's I believe Andrew WK is playing over it, so you could play it with no sound. I guess.
Yeah.
But let me find it while I talk about it, and you know how good I am at doing 2 things at once.
I'll talk while you do it. Oh.
I hadn't heard about Andrew WK in forever, and then recently I saw he was getting married to that one girl from
Broke girls.
Yeah, 2 broke girls.
Which
Dennings?
one?
Kat Dennings.
Whoa, he's getting Kat Dennings?
Yep.
Papa!
He's getting that KD, baby.
I heard that Andrew WK, his dad is like CIA or something. Like,
I don't know
isn't
about
that there's like a crazy conspiracy around him? Very
love it.
interesting stuff. I love that he's got Kat Dennings in the barg. She likes to party hard. She likes to party with Andrew WK. That's how the song goes, right? WK.
People are saying in the chat that me versus Egghead would be a quote execution, and I think that's right. That's absolutely
pretty
right.
good.
It would be.
I like that. I like Andrew WK so much. One of my T-shirts is based on his album cover, which I will post in the chat momentarily. Copy image.
I think he
Click
might
on
be
the
from
chat.
Detroit.
Paste image. Boom. And I've also posted the video in the chat too.
Hey!
Adorable.
Love it.
His cousin
Good for
is a
them.
nerdcore rapper.
Oh,
That
You
I
did a
song
panel,
with.
so you would know
Chris?
about
No,
that.
I did a song with him. It's Kabuto the Python.
Of course.
It's Kabuto the Python.
That was my next guess. It was MC Chris first and
Or
Kabuto the Python second.
Yeah. Man, Kat Dennings, you know something? I'll tell you a secret about Kat Dennings. She has boobs.
Go on. Tell me more.
I just saying.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
The girl's got
Like, did she have big
boobs.
tits?
Tell me more. Tell me more. How do they fit in her shirt?
Oh yeah, the Bloody Nose album cover.
Yeah.
Party animal.
When it's time to party, we will party hard. All right.
That album is so good.
It never stops. The
so
energy never stops.
I Get Wet by Andrew WK might be the best album of all time. Quote me on it.
All right, let's.
I feel like Andrew WK is like juggalo music for people who like rock.
Yeah. Okay, story behind this.
Who? Oh,
So
this
you
is
might
a-
have seen this, Bill.
Yeah, this is an indie wrestler, right?
Yeah, so this is early 2003. I trained to be a pro wrestler in late 2003, so I am not a pro wrestler yet. I am, however, a very good backyard wrestler, as I continue to be to this day.
Yeah.
So what I would do, and the local promotion was ECCW, Extreme Canadian Championship Wrestling, an NWA affiliate. We got NWA title matches sometime. I saw Steve Corino versus Sabu, which was fun.
WrestleMania,
so it was the local
WrestleMania headliner Becky Lynch used to wrestle for them.
WrestleMania headliner Becky Lynch has wrestled there. I've seen her live at the Bridgeview Hall in Surrey, British Columbia, in front of 100 people. Pretty cool. So so they had a message board for ECCW, and this guy was a new pro wrestler named Jimbo Richards, and he was dog shit. And I would go on their message board and say how he was dog shit. And this didn't sit well, not only with him, but with like the guy who ran the promotion, Michelle Starr, and all kinds of other people, this fucking yarder saying that this pro wrestler sucks. And then eventually, like, he's like, yeah, if I suck so much, why don't you come and fight me? I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And so then we go to their training place also at night. Why do these fights always have to happen like late at night?
You already have him in a chokehold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we agreed to, for liability reasons, they wouldn't let us do strikes. Yeah, I know. It's still pretty good, and they're. I don't want to give anything away at the end.
So it's almost like catch as catch can is what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Almost.
So it was agreed upon. Best 2 of 3 submissions is what this fight is.
Oh wow.
And the way that came about, I'm like, well, you're a pro wrestler, so you must know how to shoot, right? You must know how to hook, buddy.
Catch the wave, catch the Phyrexian oil. DP was away making a giant masterpiece for all the world's greatest newspaper nerds. Oh no, Yawgmoth is coming to get me.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
I didn't know any of those words.
That's great.
Did he submit already?
Oh, he's kicking you in the shins.
He's trying.
What an asshole.
Yeah, he's trying to hook out of
trip
it.
me.
Who's the?
Tap. First tap.
There's one.
Who's the guy doing ref here?
Rob Van Dam
Sweet
Jr.
Daddy Devastation, awesome guy, a local wrestler. He's since out of the biz, but he and Aaron Idol were like the 2 guys before Artemis Spencer and El Phantasmo, current New Japan Superstar, became the guys locally after them.
We like to party hard. I thought maybe it was Andrew WK. Oh, who's the guy on the outside there with the microphone? Who's the guy? Isn't that
Go back? Go back. I'll tell you who it is. I didn't catch it.
Weren't they filming a movie around here at this time?
From 2003.
Yeah, dude back here on the mic.
Cole Bishop.
These are all just nerd white people from Canada.
Still wrestles for ECCW.
Is Bomber around anymore?
He doesn't wrestle anymore, but I still talk to him, and he's the one who published my book.
Nice.
And Lenny D hanging out on the right there. He was my second.
Hey.
This is so great. This is the most 90s thing I've ever seen. The Pixies
2003, thank you.
No, Canada's 2003 was US 90s.
I was going to say, it's like your 1998.
Yeah.
So you have to imagine Andrew WK's Ready to Die is playing.
It's like I'm watching the state sketch. This is so...
and there's accused sex pest, the Natural, the fat guy in the back, which is why ECCW shut down.
Really?
Yeah. But now it's coming back without him.
Catch this! Catch Cran! Catch him! Come on, Scott!
Come on, Scott. Come on, Scott.
Oh, we'll catch him.
Scott,
Don't
do you have
worry.
a video of me boxing that girl?
Was that the waitress at Olive Garden?
Yes, I just did a shoot arm wringer for anyone who didn't see that. Then he gets double overhooks on me, which is nothing.
Yeah, so it just puts you in a position to grab him.
Yeah, he gave me double underhooks.
Yeah.
Tries to get me in a guillotine, doesn't.
He can't lock it up. He's nothing. Oh man, I like his cute
Give him
little
a German
T-Rex arms
suplex.
trying to. Yes, my God.
Boom!
Belly to belly.
Yeah!
I like how the workers popped for you.
Yeah.
This is
Front
so
choke.
great.
Was Michelle
Front
Starr
choke,
here?
and he's.
Did Michelle Starr come
Wait
out for
for
this?
I think Star was there. He's not on camera.
Has
he
this
was
guy
pissed.
tapped yet?
No, I'm just in mount on him. He
It's
tries to
like,
get out. Oh, he gives me his back and
Over.
rear naked, and he's out. And watch my leg move.
Yeah!
Fuck
You
that guy.
look
I like how you
mean older brother from Home Alone.
Buzz.
Buzz,
Look
yeah.
like Buzz. Gross.
Wow.
What do they say?
Oh, Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
Yeah, you look like, this is great.
Yeah, that was it.
Looks like Buzz is beating up the skinny guy from Red Letter Media.
Yeah, Jimbo Richards looks like a doofus. Is he still working?
Yeah.
Is he in the Fed
No,
now?
he was like out of the business in this calendar year because of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's not working
Yeah, they stopped
205
booking
live for the Fed now.
He is not like the Singh brothers. He is not working 205 live.
Yeah.
Local heroes, the Singh boys.
Ah, cute. I
That
love
reverse thing where you grabbed his arm and twisted. What was that called again?
I mean, that was like a pro wrestling arm wringer, but I shouldn't have been able to do that in a shoot fight. But he was such a bad fighter, I could.
Yeah.
Hey, now I'm kind of getting why a lot of people do chain wrestling. Like, your real arm wringer looked exactly as real as the fake ones they do in the ring.
Yeah.
Well, every wrestling move can work in a real fight if the person you're fighting is incompetent enough. That's just a fact.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've done a sharpshooter in a real fight before.
Oh man.
Even an atomic drop.
Yes. Oh yeah, you could atomic
totally
drop
could.
somebody. You could.
An inverted
I mean, if you can
atomic
get
drop.
like a rear waist lock on a guy, you can absolutely like lift him up and drop him on your knee. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Okay, I guess that's true.
Yeah. There's not one wrestling move.
I mean, you probably won't sell it like Rick Rude or anything.
I'm sure DDTs
But
have
you
been
can
used in
do
real
it.
fights
Oh
multiple
yeah,
times.
DDTs happen. I've
Yeah.
used DDTs
Oh, yeah.
grappling with somebody.
Power bombs, DDTs.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure get them on their noggin when you DDT 'em.
One that doesn't work is the Cesaro swing. I'm sorry. You're gonna make them dizzy.
No, that's not
It's
true.
tough.
If they're weak enough to let you swing them around for 3 minutes, they're
If
gonna be
you're
dizzy.
big enough and they're small enough, you could maybe do it.
Can you do
yeah.
the Great Muda acid spit in a real fight?
Yeah, of course.
That's a tough one.
If you got a
the
mouthful of
poison
acid-
mist is a tough one.
If you got a mouthful of poison, you can spit it. It's not hard. Like
That's true.
Remember that movie with Andre the Giant in it? And they
Princess
had,
Bride?
Yeah, they had
Princess
Inconceivable.
Bride.
Inconceivable Papa. He did the little. He had the poison.
Never mess with a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Yeah.
Everyone, please like the stream. We're going to read the Streamlabs now, and then we'll move on to the next part of the show.
Cowards.
Like it for the fights.
The Hamuchas gives that big
Like it
love.
for fights.
Yawgmoth
You
is
saw
coming.
you just saw two people of the four people on screen fight. Come on.
Seriously, come on.
Yeah.
Come
Like it for
on.
the fights. Mr. Captain Snacks, as I retract my previous statement, she's back. Everyone loses. Talking about Catgirl.
Yeah.
Was originally Mr. Captain Snacks. Says, I mean, to be fair, everyone in that room
I
was a
still
winner
like
once
her.
Catgirl left. Yeah. Yeah. You're a sycophant. Andrew Kuehler said, dude dog in the house, woof woof.
Dude dog.
Shout out to Dude Dog.
That was for me. That's a dude dog right there.
Dude dog in the house. Red Scare gave us that big love. Mike Phone. So Derek Bischoff 83 Weeks podcast is the best. His
It's not
Fire's
bad.
Back episodes are classic.
I like them.
Northern Perspective. Give us that big love. The Locust Gods. The worst thing Kevin Nash did is block me on Twitter for no reason. Literally never even talked to him on there. That sucks.
That is very strange.
Lord,
I love
give us
being
big love.
blocked by people I have never interacted with. That makes my day.
I blocked Jim Cornette for a while.
You blocked him?
Yeah, like we're on the show, and I was like, I'm gonna block Jim Cornette, like on the show,
Just randomly?
Yeah, because we were talking about Jim Cornette, and I was like, I'm gonna go block him on Twitter right now. Fuck.
Oh, I thought like when he was on your show.
No.
Okay.
Eduardo Garcia gave big love. Lord of Nurgle gave big love, and we got some cool Patreon subscriptions too. So
we should talk about the Patreon show coming up tomorrow. Actually,
Tomorrow
there's a
night?
new concept for tomorrow's Patreon show.
Show you how it's done. Gonna have some fun. TGIF. Tomorrow, Drunken Peasants are gonna do a very special episode on.
I'm sorry,
drugs.
Billy.
What?
TGIF, transgender is fake. The opinions of Billy do not reflect the opinions of Drunken Peasants or me.
Let us do our promo, damn it.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly. That's what I said. No. TGIF, we're doing a very special episode of Drunken Peasants podcast private show where we will look at drugs and how bad they are, and we will watch some of the most poignant PSA announcements to try
anti-drug. It's an anti-drug propaganda marathon.
We're gonna do our best to keep you kids off the streets, okay?
So tomorrow, private show tomorrow, anti-drug PSA propaganda marathon. Yes. All right, so
hell yeah.
Asterios is gone, taking a poo-poo.
Asterios is fired.
Yar, fired.
It's a very special episode of Drunken Peasants.
I love
tomorrow night.
Tonight on a special episode of Blossom.
On a very special
She gets her period again.
From doing too much cocaine at Joey Lawrence's bachelor party.
That sounds like an actual episode. Like maybe that happened.
Whoa.
We're going to get into oddities once it's ready. Here it is. Ooh.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
So I'm gonna play some stuff that I wanted to play on Twitch during the last episode, but we couldn't because we had to move over to Twitch because YouTube died and it was dead across the board for everybody.
Damn.
So
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, it was Obama's fault.
I assume.
How do you
Combs
stay
in
so
the
lean?
wild?
Well, I walk everywhere. I ride bike in the summer. I ride bike whenever the weather is permittable and I'm in the mood. I have a high metabolism. I walk everywhere. I ride bike.
I ride bike.
Yeah, are you guys okay with that term?
I ride bike.
I ride bike. I ride bike.
I don't like it.
I ride bike.
No.
I ride bike.
I walk everywhere.
Stop it.
Ride bike and walk everywhere
Stop
I go.
saying I ride
because I don't have a car, so
I ride
I'm
bike.
always getting some sort of exercise to burn it off.
Imagine, like, if you... of course he doesn't have a car. Imagine if he did. Like, my mind would be blown. If he just said, like, yeah, I drive, like, a Subaru Impreza. I'm like, no, you don't. You do not have a driver's license. You will never have a driver's license. You will never have a car. I'm amazed you're allowed to have a bike.
When I was a kid, you could ride bike and nobody would say shit about it, you know? There was no ifs, ands, or buts except watch for traffic and wear a helmet. I don't
No
have
ifs,
a
ands, or
car.
buts.
I pretty much walk.
I ride bike.
everywhere around town.
That's he doesn't say I ride a bike or I ride my bike. He says I ride bike.
I ride bike. I hate it.
I kiss boy.
I kiss boy.
I kiss boy.
Ladies, what's up?
Oh!
Like I said, I walk everywhere I go. I ride bike. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
You know, there's been times, YouTube. Okay. There's been times that my neighbors have had very loud sex.
Walk everywhere.
And it's like,
bike.
I don't want to fucking hear that nasty shit. But did I complain to my landlord about it? No, of course not.
I'll eat like
I'm a
one meal a
libertarian.
day to conserve food and to help manage my weight. And
On top of that, I walk and ride bike everywhere, so.
I walk and ride bike. I ride bike everywhere.
Is there blood coming out of my ears?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the cat girl did to me, so you're welcome.
Damn.
No, but she was a beautiful treasure and he is trash. This is where they diverge.
She mew, he woof.
Exactly.
Do you ever work out your legs? Yeah, I ride bike or I walk.
Do you ever work out your legs?
Damn.
Yeah, I ride bike.
That sounds nice. Hold on a second.
Here's Casper. This is probably the main drag in Casper, Wyoming. Yeah, that sounds nice. That shitty ass car right there.
That piece of shit old car.
Yeah.
What is that restaurant behind the SUV there?
I don't even want to say its name. I don't even want to say its name.
Let's each say what we think it's called.
I think it's an ice cream parlor named Fagidocious. It's got to be Fagidocious.
Fagidocious is an adjective for being gay. You're being real fagidocious right now.
You're fagidocious. Expialifagidocious.
If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious.
Precocious. This car is a real POS.
Yeah.
Is he Tim Allen?
That's Tim Allen.
That sounds
Cobes is Jim the Jewel Man Jailer.
nice.
All right, and I have another one. This
you
one's
mean
good.
there's
You want to
more?
practice witchcraft?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this is his best one. That last one was unbelievable. This one's good too.
Bad boy.
Oh no.
King Come Over, JFS.
King Come
Back
Over?
to another Come Over. You all aware of my Come Over? Got Bad Boy. Come Over. A very light sprinkle of Come Over. I appreciate that. Come Over, okay? King Come Over, JFS. Back at you with another dang Come Over.
This is very rude and disrespectful. This is disrespectful.
Okay? Come Over. Come Over, come over, come over. Bitch, you sexy cock.
That's it.
He's so upset all the time.
Jokes.
I have never seen him with the dummy. It's always been sitting creepily on the couch.
There's a weird one where someone sent him a fun-sized sex doll, and he had the sex doll and this puppet sitting with him on the chair, and he was having them talk to each other.
What else is fun-sized? Those little candy bars? Is that where the term fun-sized comes from?
I guess.
That is. I think that's where the term comes from. And your penis.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
Fucking got him.
Melt in your mouth.
I mean, it is fun.
On your hand.
It is fun. I've seen it. There's my guy right here.
This is edited. It's
The Septic Foundry presents Pew Pew Coo Cock LOL.
This is the Bully Report. We have terrible news. Bullies have stopped picking on children everywhere, and it is tragic. There has to be a way to bully the children.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up.
I'll get it.
Where'd that creeper finger come from?
That was a wild transition.
There was a little kid on the screen, and then the creeper finger came in.
And then it turned into a little kid's finger. Fuck you.
Hi, Maria. Great job. You guys have fun now.
Thanks, Mr. Derek. We will.
Okay, Maria.
Oh no.
Hi, Cool Cat. It's a beautiful day.
Hi, Maria. I love pretty tits.
We can make it our temporary office.
Yo!
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go upstairs.
Have fun.
Cool. Bye-bye.
Why does Cool Cat's mom got the thickest DSLs?
She is just ready for it.
She's got big, red, Jordan Peterson approved dick-sucking lips.
Are they basically saying
Real
that
thick plumpers?
Are they basically saying that Daddy Derek and Cool Cat's mom are together?
Yes, Daddy Derek's got a cat girl.
My understanding is that Daddy Derek fucked Cool Cat's mom and made Cool Cat. Daddy Derek is Cool Cat's dad, and the other cat is the mom.
Thanks for your help in the kitchen.
Oh, you know I love to hug all the time.
Why are her lips positioned to be entered? Those are sewn so you can slide a dang into them.
Why are you asking questions you know the answer to?
'Cause I want somebody to tell me I'm wrong. 37 years on this planet, I haven't heard it once. I'm waiting.
I don't even know what
By the law of averages, it should happen once.
And real is spelled R-E-L.
I can't take it. Oh, God. Okay, how much longer? I should probably just go to the next video. I can't.
Look.
It's a lot.
Why has he got a picture of himself covering up the Apple logo on the
I like
laptop?
that. That's a good move.
He's got pictures of himself glued to the picture on the wall.
Glued to a different
Cute.
picture on the wall.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I got this picture frame, but I'm just going to duct tape little cardboard printouts of someone's coloring book. Fuck it. Trash. I love it. This is garbage.
There is a Cool Cat Loves Wrestling book.
What?
That we should probably all buy. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I've seen
There's
it.
a bunch of like Cool Cat Loves blank
It has like
books, and one of them is wrestling.
It has like a fake Goldberg on the cover.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a fake Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yes.
Oh, called out Bill.
Got him.
Here it is.
I'd fight Goldberg. Oh, my God. Captain America?
It's Bill Goldberg as the Patriot.
Yeah. Worse.
And
Cool Cat's
yeah.
calves are not nearly that well defined.
And it's Cool Cat as Baryshnikov.
Cool Cat ain't skipping leg day. I like that. Or paw day.
Paw day.
Every day is paw day at Scott's house.
Let's see. Oh, God. Crazy Locks?
Crazy Lokes?
Crazy Lokes. Yeah, Crazy Lokes.
Crazy Lokes.
Yeah, much love.
Did someone beat his ass?
to the fans. It don't stop.
Is that Justin
Won't stop
Wang?
with the things.
No.
Lows
No.
keep on pushing. You know,
It's
for
actually
real, so
Dante
Biden
Bosco
blow
from,
the house with them things.
Is that Bobby Lee on a good day?
On saying,
Oh, no.
smoke them with the things. You know, they some ugly ass flats with them things. You know, as the lows keep on pushing. With all the fans with them things. You know, as he don't stop, as he won't quit with them things. You know, straight up though, as he continue to push with all the fans with them things. You know, as he never, ever gonna stop.
Ever,
with the
never,
things.
ever
You know,
gonna
for
stop.
reals though, in your property with them things. You know, for reals though. I
reals
give
though.
what I
Flawlessly
does
maintaining this
with them
cadence.
things.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing I don't
He
stop.
can do it while
I won't
airboxing,
quit
too.
with them things.
He's got
You know what I'm
bars.
saying? In your property
With them things. He's trying to
you
punch
know,
through the window.
continue to push
Better be careful with
all
them
the
things.
fans
Oh my
with
God.
them
His mustache from this angle is the most raggedy pubis patch I've ever seen.
It's disgusting.
It's gross.
things. You know, as I'm never, ever gonna stop with them things. You know,
You
for
know.
reals though. You know what I'm saying? Straight up though, continue to keep on getting it with them things.
With them
You know,
things.
Justin Wang with them things. It won't stop. It can't stop with them things for reals though.
Real stop.
For reals, though.
With
For
the
real
bangs.
stop. With the things.
What is he doing
them
right
wangs.
now? I don't.
With the
I was gonna
chicken
say,
wings.
like, does he have a plan? Is there a goal here? Is there an act 2?
Every video he makes is like that. Well, sometimes he's doing like this weird, really bad looking kung fu almost. But here he's
That's
just
pretty cool.
touching a window. I don't.
Kung fu with them things.
He's showing off his house plants and touching a window
With them things.
with them things.
Showing off his houseplants from a weird angle.
Reals though.
He's locked out of his house probably. His mom probably didn't leave the door unlocked when she went to go buy her.
Saying? For reals though.
Behind his ears looking pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
With all the fans with them things. You know what I'm saying? Straight up though. You know, fans, it's never ever gonna stop with them things. You know, for real stuff.
I feel like this is the type of person that buys Vienna sausages from the dollar store and enjoys them.
So do you buy them and not enjoy them?
I don't buy them.
Oh. I didn't know that they
I
sold
don't buy
Vienna
them. I'm
sausages.
given them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get them at closing time.
I get the day old crates, sir.
Push with all the fans with them things. You know, for reals though. Much love to the fans. Much.
We did get over 200 likes earlier when you asked for it, so now you need to ask for another amount.
You're damn right.
Maybe like 250? I don't know.
Look,
what do you think?
I don't, Ben.
Is 300 out of the question?
Yeah.
I don't go
hard.
back to that well. Guys, I want to get over 222 likes.
That's
222.
That's very doable. That's very doable.
Give me 222 likes, please.
Love
Give
to
us
the women.
my weight
Yes.
in
That's the love.
kilograms.
Don't stop. He won't quit with them things.
With the
All right.
thanks.
Question that I know the answer to. Is he mentally enfeebled?
I have no idea.
Look, if he went to court for storming the White House, his lawyer would
He'd
say
be good.
His lawyer would say he did it under his own free will because he's always with them things. That's what his lawyer would say.
His lawyer would throw him under the short
For
bus?
reals, though.
His lawyer would say he did it for reals, though, under his own cognition. I don't know words. I don't know how lawyers would talk now that I've heard that lawyer say they're short bus people. You know,
I was going to say, this is like flip the script on lawyer speak. I'm like, oh, they can just talk like that? This is awesome.
I didn't realize lawyers could call their clients and everybody else around them retarded. He literally did.
That is my favorite lawyer ever.
Yeah, I want
Get out
to
of
do
here,
a crime.
Clarence Darrow.
I want to do a crime
New
just
guy
so I
on
can
the
hire
throne.
him to defend me. But guy,
Exactly. I want to do crimes so he defends me.
Yeah.
My client is retarded, Your Honor.
Greetings, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sorcerer Tal. The Sorcerers Guild was founded with the intention of creating a space
Quick question.
to foster a dialogue.
Is this a Will Forte character?
No. It does kind of give
Or
me
is
some
this
Will
a real
Forte
person?
vibes.
Okay.
Dialogue between equals where we can discuss the inner workings of spellcraft, while at the same time providing the beginning spellcaster with the necessary framework and practical knowledge to cast successful spells. At the same time, neither my videos or the guild itself is designed to take you down any one particular magical path. Rather, it is designed to facilitate a deeper understanding of magical awareness within each individual sorcerer so that they may come to a personal understanding of spirituality and the nature of magic. Now, what is the nature of magic? Well, no one can hand you the answer to that question because it is slightly different for each person that touches it.
Okay.
Magic.
I feel like he's doing a monologue. People sent me like a bunch of his videos. I don't know. Maybe he believes this, but I don't know.
One, I want to know how to become a sorcerer. Yeah, I want to learn from him now.
Okay.
Why has he got a 69 over the tip of his hat? Is he into some kinky
That's
shit?
cancer, baby. My sign.
Behaves like a multifaceted mirror that
coolest
can
sign.
change its angle depending on whose reflection it's casting. Now, in order to become a more powerful sorcerer, in order to achieve spellcraft, we must overcome the superstition that magic does not exist.
Okay, I'm over it. Let's
It
go.
is-
No, I'm not over the video. I'm over the superstition that magic doesn't exist.
yeah,
I believe in it.
I'm in, buddy.
I'm all in believing now. Let's. I want to do magic right now. Come on. I'm in.
Where do I
I'm
get
in.
that hat?
Yes. Do I have to wear a stupid fucking hat?
Is one of the first laws of sorcery. It is the law of perceptions. And it is literally the power of faith that allows us to create the flows of information that is a spell.
Oh.
This is called mind over matter.
I already
and
do this.
Science proves it over and over
Yeah,
again.
it's called
with such
The
examples
Secret.
as
I read
Secret.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this whole time I was doing spells and shit.
Dude,
yeah, the secret is witchcraft.
Oh, okay, yeah, good. I've been a wizard my whole life.
One time Ryback made the secret part of his promo. He basically plugged the secret.
He's such a loser.
It was the last time they just let him say whatever he wanted. It was clearly the last time.
Can we try and get Ryback as a guest on the show?
I think he does YouTube streams.
Yeah. Can somebody reach out to Ryback?
I remember right when he got released, his indie asking price was $10,000.
How many?
He received 0 bookings at $10,000.
Yeah.
He was never
Speaking
that big.
of releases, y'all hear that Drake Wirtz is out?
And Velveteen Dream.
And Velveteen Dream. You know what? If they could, one out, we're batting 500 right now. If you can get rid of Austin Theory too, then you'll have 0 known Plato files working for your company right now. So that'd be cool. But hey, a step in the right direction.
The placebo.
So do you want to listen to more of this guy? Or?
Yes, I'm going to learn magic.
The placebo effect being the amount of people that will get better in any given study, despite the fact that they are given a sugar pill or placebo. Simply because they believe they have been given the cure and they will get better. This is science proving the power of faith at work. There is also many neurological studies that have shown that shamans, Buddhists, religious priests, priestesses of any manner can induce transcendental states that stimulate a specific part of the pineal gland where a chemical known as DMT is released, which causes the participant to experience the sensations related to a spiritual experience.
You lost
Many
me at
would
pine
argue
needle gland.
that
he's got the pine needle, the pine sol. He's drinking
I
pine
gotta
sol.
play something
over here.
else. I can't do it.
Oh,
Did
wow,
he
Ben.
say pine needle gland?
The pine needle gland. It's where you get the pine sol from. That's where pine sol comes from. Serious, what do you think? Can you do better magic than this guy?
Can you do black girl magic?
I mean, I love the hat. I feel like we're not talking enough about the hat.
I hate
He went
the hat.
out and he clearly got like a leather mage's cap.
It's very-
I've never seen it, and it's cool.
I hate it.
I agree.
I
agree.
disagree. Full
I have
force.
a mage's cap here, obviously. It's
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Imagine not having one.
Hey, Asterios, are you Slash from Guns N' Roses? Asterios?
Why do you ask?
You got that hat on. Are you Slash from Guns N' Roses?
I think this is
Classic
Slash right here.
Slash.
That's Slash.
What is this guy buying some pizza
looks like
pockets
Slash.
right now?
That's Slash.
Wait, from Guns N' Roses?
Yeah, from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
I think this
Yeah.
guy's buying some pizza rolls.
How about this?
Sex, drugs, and pizza
That's
rolls.
Slash.
The
Now that's
Slash from
Slash.
Guns N' Roses story.
None of these people are actually Slash. Just
All of these
I'm
people
pretty
are actually
sure.
Slash.
Okay, I know this one isn't. The last one I'm pretty sure was Slash.
Yeah.
this guy Slash in the UK. UK Slash.
Classic Slash.
UK Slash.
Oh, world famous rock and roll artist Slash has never gone to the UK. Okay.
You know how I
fine.
know none of these guys are
Play it that
Slash?
way.
You know how I know none of these guys are Slash?
Because they have hair.
None of them got pizza rolls.
Yeah, Billy saw Slash buying pizza rolls at Safeway.
Yeah, somebody on Twitter
He
told
also
me.
saw Killer Mike in Atlanta. Billy sees a lot of people when he's by himself.
I'm pretty sure that it was Killer Mike.
Yeah, he does this a lot. Yes, he does.
Then I went to Killer Mike's Instagram and he had a picture of red shoes. Then I swear he was wearing red shoes at the airport. That's
Checks
the one
out.
thing I remember was his red shoes and his jewelry, and he sounded like Killer Mike. I was gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hey, Killer Mike, do you want to buy me a fucking bag of nuts?" Because he was standing at the duty-free office or whatever the hell they call it, and he was standing by the nuts. But then I was like, "Man, I don't want to accost Killer Mike over a bag of nuts during quarantine," so I backed off.
Yeah, come on.
Pretty sure it was Killer Mike though.
You're saying this like you want credit for not asking Killer Mike for a bag of nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're
are
saying
you,
it's like
are you a
this is
hero?
Something you should be proud of for not
You want a
bothering Killer
commendation?
Mike.
You want the Presidential Medal of Honor?
Yes. I want, because here's the thing. I don't know what I would say to Killer Mike if it was Killer Mike. So I'd have to ask him for a bag of nuts because that's the only thing that was
I'd
around.
say, yo, where's LP,
Yeah.
the better
Is that-
version, the better member of Run the Jewels? Got
Is
your
that-
ass.
Billy's a stalker, by
Probably
the
not
way.
true.
He just took pictures of Slash buying pizza rolls at Safeway.
Yeah, these are the pictures I took. I'm pretty sure this is Slash.
That's Slash.
Yeah, he's buying.
That's Slash.
It's Slash from Guns N' Roses buying pizza rolls.
Wait, hold on. If I look at it this way, it kind of looks like Killer Mike.
True. Somebody at on Twitter said that this was actually backslash, and he never lets you look at him from the front.
Yep.
So he's not forward slash.
Yeah, this is backslash. That was a funny one. I wish I could remember who said that. I'm sorry I stole your joke, but it was very funny. I did see Christopher Daniels, AEW wrestler, with his black eye at the airport.
I like that.
I saw Lana.
I have an autographed shirt from Christopher Daniels that I got from him at ECCW in 2001.
Yeah. My friends went out to dinner with him at Denny's after that night, and I was so mad. It was the night that he was in Washington. It would have been like the next night or something, I think. I don't know. But they wanted me to come out, and I ditched them because I had something to do.
How rude.
And they went out and had Denny's with him, and I was like, I would have sat down and ate a fucking stupid pile of pancakes with Chris Daniels, but I didn't because I'm a bitch. And Did you go out with everybody when they went out to dinner with Shinsuke Nakamura?
I had 13 coins with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah,
pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah,
and
which
Matt
13
Hume,
coins?
who's-
One?
The one downtown.
Not the one by SeaTac.
Yeah, the one downtown.
Is it the one near the
different
train station?
It might have been pre-train station at the time. I can't remember.
Because there's one near the train station now.
The train station was when the other one closed down.
Oh,
but
I didn't know that.
I didn't go out to that either. And then you guys all went out to dinner with Shinsuke. I was butthurt.
It was pretty cool.
I was butthurt.
He was a delight.
He was a mensch.
I knew.
He was a mensch. A Japanese mensch.
Who, Shinsuke?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. I don't like the faces he makes.
Tonight's episode has been heavy.
What are
with
you,
wrestling
wrong
references.
man, Ben?
I don't like the I don't like the Michael Jackson kind of gimmick. I don't know. I don't know. Not a big fan.
I don't know. He's done like nothing in WWE, but from like 2013 to 2016 in New Japan, he was like the fucking best. He was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, like he had their Intercontinental title, and Okada had the world title, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and he like made their IC title like able to be defended on like pay-per-views as the main event.
That's cool because normally titles just get devalued over time. Like a lot of the
You betcha.
Yeah, they get devalued. Especially when there's like 12 champions a year or whatever. Like,
yeah, when there's a million of them.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, we had...
Make something matter, assholes.
Yeah, because normally someone would hold the title for a year minimum. It was very rare that someone would only have it for a few months. And then before that, it was Bruno having it for like almost 2 decades.
For like 10 years.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Was it like 13 overall or something like that?
One run was 8 and maybe one was 4.
Okay.
Something like that.
So like 12. Yeah, that's insane. They'll never do that again.
No.
They'll never do that again.
I was watching a lot of wrestling commercials from the late 80s, and I didn't know that Captain Lou and Bruno Sammartino had a Wrestling Rumors hotline back when you could make money doing that shit and charge.
Oh, sick.
You know, charge like $2 the first minute and 45 cents each minute after.
It wasn't 1-900-909-9900 though.
That's WCW. That's the WCW hotline right there.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I could not call that shit. That would not work.
I remember I broke into a church and used their phone to call 1-900-909-9900 to get all the wrestling rumors.
Pre-internet.
That's a good move. I like that.
Jesus.
You know what? I'm going to break into more churches.
Yeah.
That sounds like the worst thing to ever happen in a church.
Let me ask you this. Was it a Catholic church, the one true way?
Nah.
Okay.
Let's watch some news articles.
Let's watch the news.
Oh. Once I get it pulled up.
Hey, shout out to Dave Filoni. He's going to be the creative director of Star Wars now. He got hired on as the creator. He got a raise. He did good things with the Mandalorian. He's been they say he's like a protege of George Lucas.
He's a what?
He's a protege of George Lucas, and now he's the
'cause
creative
he's been
director.
with Lucasfilms forever.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, he got pushed up. He got a little promotion. So that'll be fun. That'll be nice to see more good Star Wars stuff coming out. Maybe hey.
Or some good Star Wars stuff. That'd be cool.
Oof.
He called me sir. It got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
We will. We will.
Always.
We're getting our first look at police dash cam video of a sleeping, speeding driver. A man asleep behind the wheel. CBS 2's Jim Williams reports that the suburban man had to say for himself what he did when police say he woke up and pulled over.
8 o'clock Sunday morning. A 911 caller describes an alarming high-speed sight on I-94.
There's a black Tesla and the driver's sleeping.
Sleeping, indeed, behind the
what a snitch
wheel of that Tesla on You autopilot at 82 miles an hour in Kenosha County, Wisconsin.
Whoa.
Looked over and he found asleep.
Dash cam rolling, Deputy David Gomez tries in vain to get the driver's attention, loudly.
For about 2.2 miles, I had no reaction from the driver. Lights and sirens going, different pitches, different sounds from my audible. Still no reaction.
The chase ends when the driver finally wakes up and stops. The deputy's body cam was recording.
You were sleeping, sir. I was upside of you. I was looking at you and you were doing this. Your eyes were closed.
Someday that will be the norm, though. The technology will get there where you won't have to be awake or anything. We're going to have tons of people sleeping on their way to work.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that day. Clearly that day is not here yet. I thought Tesla's autopilot was supposed to be at least okay. That thing was swerving all over the goddamn. This is the worst commercial for a Tesla I've ever seen. I love it.
And shouldn't it cap you at lower than 82 miles per hour?
In Texas, they have very high speed limits in some parts of the state, so I don't know.
This is in Wisconsin.
Oh, I thought they said Texas.
It's Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Oh, is that what they said?
Police say the driver is Matul Patel of Northwest Suburban Palatine.
I was tired. I
What did
apologize.
they just say?
You're telling me you were not sleeping.
I think he's from Palestine.
I was tired.
Twice last year, Patel was sleeping inside a moving car, according to police.
You have had 2 priors.
Stop sleeping in your moving car.
Yeah. What's my guy doing?
That is a not more than once thing.
Yeah, this is
The
the
first
third
time
time
should really scare you.
This is ridiculous. This is the third time.
He just has that much trust in the AI.
Same thing. People called you in August and February of 2020 where they observed you on the interstate sleeping.
The high-tech Tesla can be put on autopilot, as demonstrated in this CBS News report.
So now the car can actually merge on the highway by itself.
But the car company insists drivers are still supposed to maintain control. Sunday morning, the deputy cited Patel
that's
and
how
his
driving
car was
works.
towed.
So if you're doing this and you're thinking you can just go about your business and drive, no, do never let technology take over.
I mean, eventually it will take over. This is just the beginning of
No, never let technology take over. Fight
Who's
the
this
machines.
lurch-looking
Yeah,
motherfucker?
maybe that's John Connor. And he's sending us a message. Through this this local Chicago news station, he's trying to let the world know.
You can't spell Skynet without
Egghead
Tesla.
said that
Think
was
about it.
Texas. Well, I thought they said Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I thought they had said Texas.
You're drunk.
Yeah, I don't know where you heard
Egghead
Kenosha.
said it was a Texas license plate. In
Yeah.
the very beginning of this, they said Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Let's see. So
This is Kenosha County.
Kenosha
County.
Sheriff's
That doesn't mean
Office.
Wisconsin.
And pulled over.
8 o'clock Sunday morning. A 911 caller describes an alarming high-speed sight on I-94.
I-94. That does not. Yeah, this is Texas.
There's a black Tesla and the driver's sleeping.
sleeping indeed behind the wheel of that Tesla on autopilot at 82 miles an hour in Kenosha County, Wisconsin.
Bang, bang, booty butt gang. Your Bill friend.
Dash
do that
cam
thing.
rolling. Deputy
There you
David
go.
Gomez tries in vain to get the driver's attention loudly.
Bang, bang.
I still think it was Texas because Billy
I
the
think
Fridge
Dan owes an
always
apology.
had
I
it.
think Egghead owes an apology. Look at I'll be watching the chat for that, Egghead. Thank you for your apology.
I still think it's Texas. Look
Obviously, I'm telling
You
you,
know what, Ben?
guys.
You're making a good point.
Yeah,
I've been
just
waiting
look at that.
for the moment that I'm wrong
Just
my entire
look at
life. It's hard.
Doesn't it
being right
feel
all the
like
time.
Texas?
I think it's Texas. I think I've swayed Scott over to my side.
I think it's actually Slash from Guns N' Roses. And he fell asleep because there was no pizza rolls to keep him awake.
That's Texas. I think I can get everyone in the chat to agree. That's
Yeah, of
definitely
course.
Texas.
And I'm 5'4.5".
Okay. Calm down,
Billy,
buddy.
don't sell yourself short. You're 5'6" if you're an inch.
For about 2.2 miles,
Man.
I had no reaction from the driver. Lights and sirens going, different pitches, different.
All right, let's. What else we got?
Hey, kid said it looked like a Texas license plate. Maybe you should have shut up and just let me say what I had to say. Because now, now
you should have shut up.
Now you look like an asshole.
Yeah, you know what? I take no responsibility because I'm retarded and Egghead fooled me. My lawyer has made an official statement that
That's
I am
true.
retarded, and I let Egghead trick me.
Classic Egghead.
Yeah, you are the retarded son of a prominent Brooklyn judge, and Egghead is Fox News.
Egghead's Texas propaganda, and that son wasn't the Q shaman, the judge's son.
No, he wasn't. But
Yeah,
I
no,
love that
they're
son so
different.
much.
They are
I love
different.
that kid. Like his brain didn't work. He was awesome.
He was definitely on the short bus.
Fiber in my
He
being.
actually kind of looked like worst case Asterios, if I remember right.
He looked like a Brooklyn comedian. He looked like every Brooklyn comedian.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
He looked like he buys VIP tickets to Yakov Smirnoff's
Wasn't he
dinner
wearing like
theater.
a flak jacket or something?
He was wearing a flak jacket and fur. It was a good look.
Very strange.
I'm just waiting for my mama to come pick me up from the riot.
So Biden signed a law targeting Asian hate crimes.
What?
Yeah. So that's what he's doing.
That there are simple.
I thought there were already just universal hate crime laws. I didn't know they were like specific.
But this one comes with egg roll.
Oh,
These
my
are
God, buddy.
it's because of these are specifically related to COVID-19 because of all the shit Asian people are getting.
Oh yeah.
They know what they did.
Oh my God.
There's by the
Oh my
way,
God.
hate crimes against Jewish people, anti-Semitic hate crimes are up 438% this week.
Let's get it to 600.
Values and beliefs
No.
that should bring us together as Americans.
Oh my God. He's gonna croak soon. I don't know.
Here's the thing. We got to stop. We got to stop punching all of these Chinamen. We got
Oh my
to
God,
stop.
you
it.
said
Well, no, he was doing a Biden impression.
I'm done, Asterios. Come
and
back.
Biden has said
I was doing
many
Biden.
racist things.
Grow up.
He signed that
back
bill
here.
with them things.
With them fangs. Come on.
You guys are
Asterios,
sick.
come on.
Ah.
Come on. Shelley, come
One
on.
of them is standing together against hate, against racism, the ugly poison.
against Scott, who is now he's on the banned list once the border reopens.
I mean, not to brag, but just today, Vancouver, British Columbia, my hometown and where I am right now, was named the hate crime capital of North America.
North America.
Really?
So not even.
That's what shocked me. I'm like, Canada, sure. I can see that. Like, I'm putting up numbers myself to be number one in Canada. But North America, every city in the United States, think of the United States,
Yeah.
are not doing as many hate crimes as Vancouver. We're number one. We're number one.
Man, that's wild to me.
that has long haunted and plagued
You
our
think it's
nation.
all off King George Highway?
Yes. Good poll, by the way.
Man, so there's still no end in sight to the border being closed. I just looked it up to see.
They pushed it back to July, I think.
Yeah, so they keep extending it. Yeah.
Oof.
Man, it's been over a year. It's such a weird thing because the Canadian border's always been open pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you do? It's awful.
I know what you can do.
Are you surprised to see 35 Republicans vote for the commission? And how do you
No, not at all. I thought
this guy doesn't want a commission to investigate the Capitol riot stuff.
Who is he?
McCarthy.
Yeah, let's just put it behind us. Senator Joe McCarthy?
wow.
The
I thought it would probably be higher, but
Representative Kevin McCarthy,
House Minority Leader, the only time the Republicans had a minority in their cabinet.
this Pelosi commission that we tried to work on for quite some time. Remember, I asked Pelosi for one on
They're
January
calling it the Pelosi Commission?
Love it.
13th. She spent 4 months just playing politics with it. In that time period, an officer got killed
I mean,
on Good
to be
Friday.
fair, she's a politician, and sometimes they play politics.
Oh, there was a quote. Who was it that there was a quote? I'm so bummed I can't recall where this is from, but someone on the right was saying that the left was like so far into their social web they were weaving that the politicians are using politics to try and make the world better. It was like the quote that the guy said.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That was there was a PragerU tweet.
Yeah.
I'll find it for you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was like it was nuts. They're just like, and now politicians are using politics to try and make the world better. It's like, are you for real?
She didn't want to have the scope to do that as well.
Yeah, the phrase playing politics has kind of a negative connotation when you use it anywhere else but politics, right?
Outside of
politics.
Right.
Yeah.
I just felt
I just sent you the tweet in our little chat.
It's a jewel. It's a golden gem. It's I read this 1,000 times, trying to see like, is PragerU on our side? Are they team us now?
I mean, I got my degree at PragerU.
For some reason, it's not letting me load it.
Damn it.
Let's see.
Damn it.
Me neither.
Let me
There it
try.
is. Hold on, I got it.
Asterios, I think you posted a bum tweet.
Damn it.
I don't think I posted such things.
Asterios, you just sent me Joe's dick pic.
I always have it at the ready. I tried sending it one more time.
I'm having trouble.
I can't click on either one. I don't know what you've done.
I can't
but
feel
I'm
my face
disappointed in
when
you.
I'm with you.
All right, I'm gonna
Here we
try
go.
one
Here
more.
we go. I got it.
Yeah,
Boom.
PragerU tweeted, since the left is so much more interested in fixing society than in fixing the individual, politics inevitably becomes the vehicle for societal improvement. Like,
do you know what words mean?
Heaven forbid.
How dare politics become the vehicle to improve our society? That's not what they're here for.
That's amazing.
Have 4 things happening right now. You've got 2 committees in the Senate already doing their investigation. I believe in 2 weeks they'll already have their report back, even though Pelosi wasted all this time. You got the architect of the Capitol given $10 million to study what we need done here to protect it. And then you got the Justice Department, rightfully does a much better job than we could ever do. Arrested already 445 people. Probably more, another 100 coming. That's the type of work we want to make sure done, that it never happens again, that those who participated and caused it should be held accountable, and that we secure this Capitol and we don't play politics with it. I just think a Pelosi commission is a lot of politics.
What in the language of the bill?
I think politics is politics.
Yeah. Scumbag.
Yeah.
As a politician, I think we should be doing less politics.
Right. Here's I guess the governor of Texas or Kenosha, Wisconsin, one or the other.
Either or.
Signed a law banning abortions as early as 6 weeks.
Is Kenosha, Wisconsin, where the little
Yeah, that's where the guy
the little shoot 'em up,
Yeah,
bang bang
yep.
white
Oh, yeah.
supremacist?
That's right.
Yep.
Ricky Schroeder bailed him out.
Yeah.
Our creators endowed us with the right to life, and yet millions of children lose their right to life every year because of abortion. In Texas, we work to
How about the people that don't believe in your fucking creator?
Move out of Texas.
No? All right.
Well, now that we can't, oopsie away the little babies in the belly, can they start getting human rights? Like, can we take out life insurance policies on them and stuff? So if they do have a
if they're
miscarriage,
people, you should have to be able to, right?
Yeah, can we do all that cool
They're
stuff?
either people or they're not.
Yeah, can we all the cool stuff that people get? Can we get that for the little feeties too? The feed size? It's not fair to only give
Lil
them
feeties.
Yeah, it's not fair to only give them the right to live when they should also be able to have like a Netflix account in their name.
Matthew McConaughey should
Driver's
run for governor
license.
of Texas. I think he could win.
All right,
Governor McConaughey. All right, all right.
All right. You guys need to settle down a little bit. You're running around pissing off all the libs, and the libs, they run Hollywood.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
They make all my movies. So, all right, just chill, okay? Oof. And then he does that stupid gorilla chest thing. I like it.
Here's a video. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I sent something else in our little chat that kind of summarizes what Billy was saying. It's a pretty cool quote I just saw.
I want to see
today.
that. Sticky says, "How are all the senators going to get rid of their mistresses' unwanted crotch spawn? Do you think that they are fertile? These are all like the most infertile, sludgy, garbage humans. None of them
That's
could
true.
make a child."
And worst case, either do it on the sly or head up to Oklahoma.
John Fugelsang says, "I won't get vaccinated. I won't wear a mask. I oppose universal health care. I ignore infant mortality rates in the poorest states. Migrants are illegals. We need more guns on the streets. I'm fine with cutting WIC and SNAP benefits. I think the death penalty is just swell. I'm pro-life." Emily Miller says, "I read this and thought, oh, someone who has all my same positions. Then I realized you're mocking us." Damn.
I love it so much.
Damn, Emily Miller.
I love the Emily Miller kind of bitch. That just like that. You know what I mean? Like that, like the Fox News bitch. Like they all look exactly the same. It's just an interesting like species or subspecies of human. It's interesting.
The
bombshell. I like it.
What do you guys think about the masks? What do you think about the masks? CDC's saying we don't have to wear the masks anymore.
I literally just got tired of it this month. Like this month, I started having all those thoughts that those freak out mask people have where I'm like, yeah, I am having trouble breathing in this. This is annoying as fuck. And like just today, we are allowed to go to the gym in New York City without our mask on. We just have to say we're vaccinated, and thank God I am.
Yeah.
But like it was so nice to be able to walk around without my goddamn mask on. I was so happy.
So here in Seattle, the Seattle Times, this guy Horsey does cartoons. And Horsey made a Seattleite's dilemma, and it's got this woman who's obviously a Seattleite. She says, "If I take off my mask, will people know I've worn it faithfully every day for over a year? Will they know I've been vaccinated and the CDC says I can take it off? Well, here goes." And she's got this big stupid smile, and then these people says, "Ew, a maskless Trump-loving Fox TV conspiracized anti-vaxxer. She's probably a white supremacist." And then the woman says, "Sigh, I guess it's still safer to keep this on." The fuck sort of weirdo propaganda is this?
This is a weird thought. I am seeing this thought all over Twitter where people are like, I'm afraid to take my mask off because I don't want people to think I'm a Republican.
It's so stupid.
And
yeah,
I'm just like I am just going for it without the mask. I am vaccinated. And recently, like, okay, so here's why we wore the mask probably longer than we had to. We only found out like a week and a half ago that vaccinated people cannot really transmit the disease to unvaccinated people at all. If they do, it's the mildest possible form. We've also been concerned about breakthrough cases of the virus if a vaccinated person gets it. On the incredibly rare chance that a vaccinated person contracts COVID, they will likely not even know they had it. It is that mild. Like, this vaccine is incredible technology. And so now it's just like, now, if you don't want to wear a mask and you don't want to get the vaccine, you really can't hurt anyone else except yourself and your unvaccinated family. So it's like, go ahead, idiots. Go ahead and die. Have a good time dying for your weird beliefs. It's perfect now. It's great.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just.
Do we have any more Streamlabs that we haven't read?
I mean, maybe. It's got to refresh. Mike Literis says, "Can Billy or Asterios please give Ben diabetes?" Yeah, no problem.
Diabetes.
Rat Lord Alcaraz gives us that big love. Muchas gives us that big love, and that's all we got. That's all we got. That's all we got.
No.
That's all we got.
We're almost 75%. So close.
Hell yeah. If anybody right now wants to give us $4.73, that'll put us up at the 75% mark.
Yeah,
go. Too late. 666 for Fix Soul.
Close enough.
Let it go. Thank you, Fix Soul.
Thank you.
There it is.
Appreciate you, Papa.
Normally, we're not in this good of a position going into Saturday. Usually, we have at least 50%.
You are nicely positioned.
Yeah, we're bent over like all-stars.
Yeah, so once again, tomorrow, Patreon private show, we're going to do
a very special episode of Drunken Peasants.
Yeah, basically. A very special episode where we talk about real issues.
Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I say that honestly. If you guys smoke weed, if you do crack, if you do boofers, if you do boofers,
How about poppers?
If you got poppers,
don't boof.
If you're melting on the hootenanny, I'm telling you, stop. You gotta stop.
The video of Billy on Salvia Divinorum the first time is hilarious.
I hated that.
Because
hated that.
He tells Joe, walk out.
I specifically wanted to do it with him at the same time so we'd both be high so that he couldn't fuck with me while I was
And he didn't take a real
high.
hit.
No.
And you did.
I think I gave him a bad lighter too. It didn't heat it up hot enough. Locust God says I sent one earlier. Don't think it showed up. I thought I read one from you earlier.
I think
Locust God.
it scared the shit out of Billy.
Is it
He
the one
went
that you
to
said
another world.
the worst thing Kevin Nash did is block me on Twitter for no reason? Literally never even talked to him on there. That's the last one you sent in. But
yeah, we read that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk away.
Walk out.
Walk out.
Because he was saying it. You didn't take enough of a hit, and you're like, oh, I did. Because that shit is so intense. It's crazy.
Never do it. Never do drugs.
Cannot imagine ever taking salvia. I hear that like the reason you get high from salvia is that it dehydrates your brain and like your brain starts dying and that's why you get high. Is that true?
Oh, that seems bad.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know. All I know is that time stopped. And by the time that I caught up with time stopping, it had put me back into the 1980s when I was a small child. And I recognized the moment. I recognized the moment where I was at. And I wasn't like within there. I was there like physically.
But then Joe was talking to you.
My mind traveled back to the 80s. And then by the second I knew where I was, I started coming back to reality. And that's when
it's very quick.
That's
it's very short.
That's when I told Joe to walk out. Walk out. Sucked.
Oh, God. That's a great video.
Walk out.
Walk out.
Come on, everybody. Have a good time.
Oh, shit.
Me and you and a Bud Light Lime.
So I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Oh, our penises?
Yes.
Oh,
we should.
Practice
before we have
safe.
I'm gonna use phyllo pastry to wrap it up.
Ooh, I'm gonna do pigs
The
in a
pastry of
blanket.
your people, Asterios.
You don't think I heard that? I heard that.
You know he heard that, dog. You know. I'm gonna do mine in a croissant.
Here's the DSP jerk off face.
Oh God!
That's a look. Just looking into heaven.
It looks like someone ripped Ricky Gervais's face off and is wearing it like a mask.
It does. It does look like a mask.
You guys,
It's very the second one. The orgasm, the O face is.
Do you guys jerk off because you have to, or do you jerk off because you want to?
Why not both?
I don't jerk off, but if I did, it would be because I want to.
Yeah, I feel like some people jerk off because they have to. I don't like they have to. Like they have to
I
get
think
it out.
that's sad, being a slave to it. I think you should do it for the love of the game.
I just do it because I want to. Like if you have to, like I want to have a conversation with you. If you're a J.O. Muster, I need to know.
A J.O. Muster.
A J.O. Muster.
I love it.
I love it.
I need to know. Because I'm always like, hey, you know what? I got nothing to do
I'm gonna
right
treat
now.
myself.
Yeah. Boo. I do a
Treat
little
yourself.
do a little salt bay in my lap. Boo. You know?
Yeah.
It's good. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm just like, my thing is, I'm just like, oh, it's oh wow, it's been like a while since I've done this. I should do this.
It's been like 4 hours.
It's been a good 4 hours.
I don't know. I'm never like, oh God, I've got to jerk off. Well, I mean, we're all like in our mid 30s, early 40s. When we were younger, we
Speak
probably
for yourself.
Thanks.
We probably had very
I'm a
different
baby.
opinions about this.
You are not, because you were like a grown adult in 2003. The video you
baby.
just no.
That was from last week.
Yeah.
It just wasn't a very good camera.
You said it was 2003.
It was 2003. He
Baby.
was on
I don't remember
Salvia.
saying that, and there's no video proof of it.
He was on Salvia. That's why. It took him back in time.
It was Texas.
It was Texas.
Texas.
Oh, okay, you got me. I'm on board now. He's basically a teenager.
He's a baby.
I'm baby.
All right. So
Could you imagine having sex with like a dinosaur animatronic from the TV show
Oh, I'm
Dinosaurs?
so glad you said dinosaur animatronic and not baby, because that's where I thought you were going.
Oh God.
The baby dinosaur from Dinosaurs?
You know what? He could get it.
Wasn't that the voice of Elmo also?
Was it?
Yes, it was Kevin Clash.
Yep.
It was.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh.
Did Kevin
Noted
Clash
cool guy, Kevin Clash.
did he do a voice for Ninja Turtles movie?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good
Maybe
question. I
look
don't
up
know.
his. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Kevin Clash. Was that the guy that was a diddler?
Why? Why? How do we always get back to here?
Why? Yes, but why?
I just want to make sure. Yep, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
You can't put your hand up Elmo's ass all day and be a regular human being.
Yeah.
He joined the cast of Captain Kangaroo in the early 1980s. Wow. You think Captain Kangaroo was like the king vampire? Like the top tier Baron von Raschke that bit all the other vampires, and they go throughout society putting their hands up Elmo's
Yes,
ass?
he was Splinter.
Yeah. Okay, I knew the
Oh, there you go. I thought that was Kevin Nash.
No, Kevin Nash was Super Shredder.
You thought Kevin Nash was the rat?
No, I'm sorry. I'm
Kevin
sorry.
Clash played Splinter in
could not have been
Teenage
more
Mutant
wrong.
Ninja Turtles 2, and Kevin Nash
You're
played
out of your
Super
mind.
Shredder. Kevin
that
Nash
is
played
not
Super
true.
I would
Shredder.
like to,
Insane.
you know what? Now that you said it, I would like to see Kevin Nash as the rat.
One played
That would be pretty
was
nice.
played by Kevin Nash, and the other was played by
Kevin Clash. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
And there is the Seamus played what? Rocksteady in one of the new
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
TMNTs.
any of those.
Yeah, and one of the Michael
most
Bay
recent
ones.
one, yeah.
Look at Kevin Clash voiced Howard Hand Up Me on Dinosaurs.
That's funny. That's very funny.
Do Re Mi Monster on Muppet Time. Bad Polly. We know you're into some Bad Polly shit, my dude. Chill. And then
Look, bottom line, Elmo sounds different now, and it's for a terrible reason. So,
so he's still
That's
getting,
correct.
Oh, so did he get canceled in 2009, then came back in 2016?
What gives you that impression? The 7-year gap in work?
He played himself in 2009, left for 7 years, came back and played himself. Back to back himself, 7 years apart. What's going on? Yeah, dude. I don't know. Weirdo. Kevin Nash better than Kevin Clash. Fight me if you disagree.
We'll give him that.
All right, we are going to go. We're not going to do the post show tonight, but we will see you guys on Saturday. Actually, we'll see you guys tomorrow because we're going to do our warm up show beforehand.
A very special warm up show. Asterios, Scott.
Asterios, anything you'd like to plug?
Oh, I want to plug everything. God damn it! Yeah,
do it.
This week on the Loudest Podcast, this coming week, will be our 100,000 download spectacular. We just reached 100,000 downloads. It's a big milestone for us. We're the little podcast that could. We're very, very excited about it. So we'll be doing a bunch of big, crazy, fun segments. It's going to be like a big best of episode. You look for the Loudest Podcast on Spotify, on iTunes. It's on YouTube. Everywhere you can find podcasts, you can find the Loudest Podcast. You listen to it. And thanks for having me on.
Thanks you, Asterios, for being here. Scott.
Oh, hey. Hey, if you enjoyed me beating up a dumb guy today, or even if you enjoyed Asterios beating up a dumb guy, send me money at paypal.me/NotScottHenson. I'm on Twitter at NotScottHenson. And I don't think it has 100,000 downloads or anywhere close, but go ahead and listen to The Worst Year of Our Lives. Also on all possible platforms. We just put out our 2009 Oscars episode today, which I titled The Hurt Locker, more like Meet the Fockers. So if you enjoy that sort of humor, listen to that.
Well, that was the best ever. Ben, what do you have to chill?
Nothing.
This show, you guys, thank you for being on Drunken Peasants. Thank you guys for watching tonight. 244 likes. When I wake up tomorrow, it better be over 300 from all the other viewers who didn't watch it live.
Yeah,
if it's not, I will personally ask for an apology. I want to personally thank Boobry, who's not even here. What the hell, man? I want to thank Max Landau? Max Landis.
Better than Max Landis.
Oh!
I want to thank Max Landis for not touching me.
Good night.
Let's go.
Bye.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.